Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm done. Hi, everyone. Jerobia says I kind of want Beegs to play Jupiter Hell or something now that I'm hearing this. So funny story, the reason I have that album that I'm playing lately, the IDKFA Doom, remix album, is because I've been playing Jupiter Hell quite a bit, and I wanted a good soundtrack to go along with it, and that's what I've been playing as I play Jupiter Hell, is that soundtrack. Jupiter Hell is actually really fun, and I would like to play it on stream. I don't know when I'm going to fit it in, I would like to. There's actually 2 games that I really want to fit into stream, 2 tactics games. One of them is Jupiter Hell, which is like Doom roguelike. It's a top-down Doom roguelike. It's really, really cool and fun and addictive to play, and I really enjoy it. Super good time. Love it. I'd like to play something out on stream for sure. Maybe I can squeeze in like half an hour, an hour. Like, runs don't go forever because you die pretty quick. I'd like to squeeze in a bit, maybe at the end of today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. At some point, see how we go. See how we go with the missions. The other thing, which will need its own streams for sure, is I really want to play Battletech again, because Sammy has put me onto this cool new mod. Don't tell Harry78, because he'll know I'm cheating on him. But there's this cool new mod for Battletech, which seems really awesome. It's basically like, I think it's called Battletech Advanced or something. It sounds like it's like Rogue Tech, but made by better people like someone who is better at design. It sounds a lot better. It's got really cool stuff. I think the feature that sold me on it, when Semi said it was a bunch of cool features, but I think the feature that really sold me on it that Semi said, beyond like, it does like because Battletech Bexy, which Harry78 makes, which is a great mod by the way, it's been my standard for Battletech. Bexy, like, keeps it more vanilla plus. But so Battletech Advanced is like in between, because Rogue Tech is just the fucking kitchen sink. Rogue Tech is just the fucking kitchen sink, balance be damned as far as I can tell. Yeah, as Valus says, does it completely break the game and make it an unplayable mess like Rogue Tech? No, apparently not. Sammy's been playing it, and that's why I'm excited, because apparently it's the in-between. It, like, doesn't make the game an unplayable mess, but it does still introduce the cool new features that stuff like Rogue Tech has. Like, you can drive tanks, or you can command tanks in it, you can have vehicles, there's new models and shit, the expanded mech bay and stuff. There's one thing that really sold me, though. What really sold me about this mod is Sammy was saying how there's this feature, right, where you can buy these things called reinforcement beacons, and there's a whole bunch of them and shit like that, and the way it works is then, so when you're in a mission, and you get into trouble, you can spend like a whole shitload of money, like a bunch of C-bills and a whole bunch of resources and shit, to call in allied AI reinforcements essentially to come and help you and help bail you out of like these really tough situations. I think that's really awesome, because that's a really big problem Battletech has, just like, it's very similar to Battle Brothers in that sense, where it's this kind of like open world sandbox experience where you pick how hard your fights are going to be, and you want to take harder fights, but as soon as you take one that's too hard, you can just like wipe your whole campaign, because you lose all your best shit, and it's like, oh well, that one run's done now. And that's a really cool balancing measure. I really like the sound of that, then, and that it's I wanted to do something similar with XCOM 2, where, with the air support mod with E3245's making, and the artillery support and stuff, that it's something you can do on any mission, but it's, it costs you a lot of resources. So you always have the option to have like a, oh shit, I'm fucked button for missions, when suddenly the difficulty spike just comes out of nowhere, you know what I mean? Yeah, Battletech has the retreat option, but it's far from ideal. Yeah, no, it's definitely not ideal. So, that's very interesting to me. And overall, the mod sounds interesting. It's got powered armor in it as well, which is like infantry in power armor suits as a squad. It's got tanks. You can have ground vehicles that drop with your lance in dedicated slots just for them, so you have to pass up on mechs. It's got like 90 or like just a bunch of new like mech models and variants. There's at least one flying unit you can get, there's like a Zeppelin, and then it's got, true LAMs, according to its wiki. I haven't played it yet, it's got LAMs, like flying mechs that transformers into jets that can fly around. yeah, it's got a lot of interesting shit. Clans as well, of course. Clans are in it. You can go to this like balanced version of Galaxy of War where the different factions are fighting each other, and you can go and get hired by one of them, and they'll give you a bunch of like a delayed, not delayed, like a extended contracts period where they're going to give you a bunch of jobs over time, and if you complete those jobs, you're going to help that faction take the planet. Yeah, so it's very interesting sounding, and I like the sound of it, and it's really cool. A lot of rebalancing for the gameplay. I really want to try it. So, BattleTech Advanced, I want to try it soon. I want to do a BattleTech stream soon. It's been ages, and I want to do it. It's time for some robots again. Got any interest in Hive Fleet? I've bought it, I just haven't played it yet because I'm afraid of reading. But at some point we should do a Hive Fleet stream, yes. Alright. Anyway, today is the XCOM day. I just wanted to give you all some heads up on some tactics teams I want to play on the stream soon. So maybe some Jupiter Hell at the end of the day if we've got time, I don't know. And hopefully some BattleTech soon. Alright. So, today though, it's XCOM. Thank you very much to AMD for sponsoring our stream. Thank you so much, AMD, for giving us the power to run today's missions. We have a UFO on the deck. I believe it's a medium. Yep. We shot down a raider at the end of last time. Last time's missions, because I didn't stream last weekend, XCOM anyway. So to catch us up, because I had to go catch up with my player as well. Last week's missions were... I really only have to say one thing if you were there. It was that fucking disc. Alright? Now you're back. Now you know where we're at. We just killed that fucking disc over the 4-hour terror mission. That fucking disc that kept hiding. Yep, there you go, disc. Now you're back. You're right back 2 weeks ago where we were. So we started with Aegis with a net with the dam. A net with the dam with the Flintstones touchdown. Then we had another mission in the middle which I don't remember. But the point is it ended with that fucking disc. So anyway. That's what we're up to. So now, the only thing I don't remember is if I had to do any... Nope, covert extraction is all good. So, I don't really remember what else I have to do strat-wise. We're already building satellites. We're already building a satellite nexus, so that's all good. That's all done. That's going to be by the end of the month. We're going to have even more money. PG Chip says, did you see that apparently discs have fuel, and that disc ran out of fuel on the third, which is why it landed? I don't believe that. Aliens can run out of fuel and then they have to land? And they tell me I'm stupid for overwatching forever. The game is telling you it's the way to go. Oh yeah, I've no roster shit. Okay, so covert extraction or covert operation is in a day. Gunner, infantry, sniper, scout. I've already done a council mission this month because I've done a net, so hopefully not another council mission. Zang in 27 hours. We don't want to wait that long ideally, but it is an option. 18 hours for Kairos with dense smoke. What do I need? I need another infantry and a gunner and an engineer. So we have a medic, and a medic. So we have a medic coming. Is the ally ship ready? The ally ship is not ready. Wiki says they have like 32 fuel. Yeah, I know, I've heard of this, but I kind of refuse to believe it's real, but I guess it is. If you Overwatch long enough, they just die of old age, right? It's just MGS. It's just MGS whatever. MGS 3. We're gonna have to wait for Kairos at least. For 18 hours. This is going to cross into the covert extraction, that's the problem. We've got 20 hours for another gunner, that's good. But this is going to cross into the covert extraction, that's the problem. I'm not going to have enough soldiers for both. You are a hollow shredder. Skip mission? You never skip mission. You never skip mission in XCOM, you always make it work. They do not hire the commander to be someone who skips missions. You're hired to make it work, I'm going to make it work. I'm an engineer in 30 hours as well. Please tell me your heat. Fuck, it's 2 shredders. I can't take 2 shredders, I need a heat gunner. So, I could just exhaust. 70-second turtle referencing fucking Tim Gunn for me, thank you so much. I used to watch so much of that with Jamble, you fucking sent me Blast of the Past. This is a make it work moment. Okay, designers. Alright. Gunners. I could take someone else's inventory, like a Shiv. It is a Raider. It is not to be taken lightly, but it is... but that's how you wipe a squad, Beagle. You would have another 8 people if you hadn't underestimated the last Raider. My sniper's kind of shitty too. But at least you're a sergeant, not a corporal. You're not shitty, Fugjet. You're just low rank. You're good, to be honest. You're quite good at your job.
Everything by the numbers.
70-second Turtle says, I was actually referencing you referencing it a few years ago, so I've never seen whatever that's from. Oh, okay. Out of the 340 people who are here right now, as we start the stream up, I don't know if anyone watches Project Runway. But Jamble and I used to watch a lot of it. We like binged a bunch of seasons back in the day a few years ago. With Heidi Klum swimwear. God, that show is funny to watch. How long was Zhang? 27 hours. Okay. So what I really need is for the covert extraction to be a long way away, and preferably roll like a fucking 4-man. Bagapop says, the fear of underestimating missions is one of my least favorite things because eventually corporals are just useless. And yes, and funnily enough, that's exactly why I was just saying I'm excited about Battletech Advanced, giving you a mechanic where you have a panic button for when suddenly the difficulty spikes. Because this is a legitimate problem in games like this with long-form campaigns where you're expected to use shittier stuff sometimes. Like in Long War, for example, you're expected to use corporals because otherwise you don't all have master sergeants. And a lot of the time you'll get away with that, but then sometimes you'll pick the light mission and suddenly the pods have just rolled sector pods for some fucking reason. Or you'll take the crashed raider and, uh-oh, it's time for ethereals. And suddenly you need a panic button, you know? You need, oh shit, what the fuck are we gonna do? And the problem, as you're suggesting, yes, the problem is, if you're too paranoid of that, if you're too paranoid of ever assessing a mission will be easy enough to take lower ranked soldiers on, you never train your lower ranked soldiers. Which is a problem. You would hope that at this point we can take mediums and train lower ranked soldiers, because where the fuck else are we gonna do it? Terror missions? Abductions are all swarming and heavy. Council missions? No. Like, you can't just wait for small UFOs because those don't come often enough. So, but then that's the problem. You try to train anyone on this mission, and suddenly you just get the mission from hell where you get this landed UFO that happens all the time with mediums, or even small. That was a fucking small we got wiped on, where, you know, you just go there, and it just so happens that like 2 or 3 pods will converge on your LZ and you have no cover because of the way you rolled the LZ. And it's like, well, fuck, you know, like, do you plan for every mission to be hard as balls? But then if you do, you're never making room to train. So it sucks. Liquid Wolf says we should have a Helldivers drop pod option to call in another soldier from the roster. I mean, yeah, that's the answer, I think. You know, that's what I'd like to do with OVA if I play it again. Well, I will play it again because XCOM 2 Twitch integration. That's what I'd like to do. That's what I'm looking forward to with Battletech Advanced, by the sound of it. And that's what you know, ideally, in a Long War Enhanced, I would like that as well, where I think it's going to cost you a lot on the strategy layer, because you really don't want it to be something that the player just uses to just win missions harder, or like something that they can do to just never lose. You want it to be something that's really, really, really expensive and like really painful, I think, on the strategy layer. Maybe not too painful, but you know, like, it's significant enough you're not going to do it unless you really need it. And if you really need it, you've got the option, you can call it in, it's better than wiping your squad, and you can go, okay, I'm gonna bring in, you know, a power drop of 3 extra people or something, and we're gonna try to turn this mission around. I'm gonna bring in, like, a mortar, I'm gonna bring in, like, an artillery, you know, barrage, I'm gonna bring in an airstrike. It's the plan of OVA with the air support mod that he's doing. And it's like, alright, we're gonna burn a bunch of intel in XCOM 2, but we're gonna have a fucking A-10 strike, just take out that whole tree line. And that's gonna be our mechanic. We're gonna trade strategy success for tactical success right now, you know what I mean? Yeah, and you don't want it to ever be required for missions. It's like an emergency button, that's right. It's basically, especially for OVA, it's a button of like, the mod balance, and Long War's mod too, the mod balance has fucked up here, and we need a stick to hit it with. Exactly. Johnny Lump has sent 6 heavy floaters at us, and we need a stick to hit this with that's in canon and part of the balance. Yeah, exactly, Bounty. Exactly, Bounty. The tactical powers in Infested Planet. Exactly fucking right. You never want to use those tactical powers, or at least I don't, in Infested Planet. Like calling in the nuke to take out a hive, or, you know, getting extra stuff. But, you will get into situations where you do end up having to use it. And you're right, Bounty. Honestly, And I have so much respect for Infested Planet. I think it's one of the best design games I've ever played, and one of the best games I've ever played. And you saying that has made me realize I never even appreciated how good that implementation is with the tactical powers. I just blinked at it, I never even thought about it. Because you're right, that's another thing, yet another thing that Infested Planet does so fucking well, is it gives you exactly what I'm talking about. It gives you, okay, the aliens have just rolled this insane combination of perks, this insane combination of, like, perks, and fucking, you know, map roll and all this shit, and it's going to be impossible to push through. We've tried for half an hour, we can't. Alright, deploy the limited use ability points tactical powers. And that's how you get through the campaign. You're so right, Bounty. God, Infested Planet is... Like, I kind of want to say it's one of the best games I've ever played, I think. Like, I think... It's so fucking good. It does not get enough credit for how good it is, honestly. It really doesn't. PG Tip says, could be an airstrike, but your interceptor is damaged for like 15 days. Ooh! There's an interesting strategy balancing idea for Long War, yeah. Because, yeah, you never want to hit that. But, you would never want to hit that. And it makes sense also, because, alright, your interceptor gets strafed or something by ground fire as it does it. But, even though you never want to do that, think about that UFO wipe. Think about that UFO wipe where we're stuck there. Absolutely I would have called in the fucking jet gun run to bail us out of that. Abso-fucking-lutely I would have done that. Maybe it just gets destroyed. I think destroying the interceptor is too much. I don't think you're going to do that because that sets you back too far strategically. You're trading a squad wipe for a dead interceptor. But having the interceptor taken out of action for a couple of weeks, that's pretty big. Even just a week is pretty big. Though you'd have to also consider players will then start buying additional interceptors just to be ground gunners. Which would be interesting. It would only be able to be... You'd have to just do it on that continent. But anyway, the point is... Yes, a balancing like that is interesting. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, yes. Something you don't want to do and you're only going to use when you really have to. Tigo says make it a strat level purchase to like put a shiv into space like a satellite. Yeah, it's like ODST, it's just having the, like GDI in Tiberian Sun, you've got like the orbital space station. Like cost a bunch of money and alien alloys and Illyrium to send shit up there. So you don't do it all the time, like it takes like 7 days and, you know, 50 alloys and 50 Illyrium to send us out to the space station, but then it's there once it is and you can call it in. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it forever, who to play XCOM, but yes, I think you're on the same page as me, a lot of you. Is, mechanics like that I think are really, really important for games like this, where they're really... You can just lose everything off an unfortunate combination of stuff out of your control. But yeah, I think that's dope. I think it's a dope idea of the interceptor balance. That's definitely a potential. That's a cool idea. We're gonna keep scanning here. Friendly's back. Okay. 4-man, 4-man, 4-man.
We are confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
Okay. Shit. Last exit op. Yeah, I think this is the last exit op, right? We're about to find out, is the exit base in Mexico or China? It is. Today, we find out where Exalt is, unless we fail the fucking mission, which would be embarrassing. So, we wanna go in on the Raider first. All that's really necessary for the Exalt op is to make sure we have an officer. Friendly is there, so no problem. Christic Rage says maybe a cost could be it deletes all the experience for the mission. Yeah, and you know what? Just a combination of all these things, too. I know I said I wouldn't talk about this anymore, but I love your ideas. They're good ideas. They're such good ideas, I'm gonna write them down. I actually think these are great ideas. Damage, interceptor. Like, I think these are great ideas, honestly. Because even if you can't do them in XCOM 1, and Pixel has been working on them on XCOM 1 so that more things are possible, actually. But you could do it in XCOM 2, and that's cool. These are really good ideas, I think. What was the other one? Oh yeah, sending stuff to space. Send Shiv satellites. Yeah, I agree, PG Tips. The damage should be based on weapon 2 of the Interceptor, ideally, so that then you don't just buy, like, you know, chain gun, no, just leave, like, default Interceptors. I mean, obviously, it all takes effort and modding work, right? But if we're just, for fun, talking about fun shit, it'd be cool to have an XCOM where it's, like, designed from the ground up. It's like, okay, you're not just buying Interceptor weapons for air-to-air, you're buying it for ground combat, too. And then it's like, oh, maybe I will buy a Phoenix coil gun now for my Interceptors so I can get the fucking A10 going in my missions. That'd be cool. Maybe I won't just take Stingray missiles because I need some ground guns, you know what I mean? Be interesting. Yeah, Fusion Lance air support just annihilates half the map. Yeah, that's right. Alright, Esther Ambulance. You know how fucking sick that would be? God, I gotta talk to E again about the air support mod. God, I wanna play OVA now with the air support mod. I wanna bomb shit. I wanna drop JDAMs on sector pods. You got me in this fucking mood where I'm writing down ideas now. Fuck. Alright, we gotta stop talking about this. Because I just had a really good idea for how to fix a balance problem I had with the air support mod implementation in my head for XCOM 2 OVA as well. So that's just a little something really helpful there. Alright. I'm gonna play XCOM 2! Ah! 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 So, we're just gonna keep on scanning and waiting for people for the raider, I think. We need to wait until we get that. We've got infantry. I mean, do we take a corporal infantry who is basically dead weight, we know this now, on the crashed medium raider? It's crashed, not a landed, which is a big difference. Right? I'm pretty sure it's crashed. Yeah, that's how we can wait this long. It's crashed, not a landed. So right now, you've got... PG Jit says only would take like 3 buttons to play XCOM 2. Wrong. The reason we don't is because it would take a lot of work to make sure OVA is still working. I really want to like compile OVA into like a single mod or cut down on the mod size. So it's good because I'm the fucking author of OVA, and even I don't want to play it simply because I want to play it, but it's a lot of fucking headache work to imagine even getting back into OVA because the installation process is arcane. Because there's like 250 mods. So it's a bad sign when I'm the one who made the mod and even I'm like, oh god. But at some point I gotta get it running again so we can play it soon, yeah. For sure. But it needs to be streamlined. I need to get some help with that from someone who knows how to do XCOM 2 modding and is willing to do it with me. That would be huge if you could boil it down to like a more like a long war where you just install it and you're kind of done. Just get CY to send you his hard drive? Huh? Oh, who already has it installed? Alright, I can do infantry, medic. Not very good scout, but scout nonetheless. We're waiting for Kairos. So I just need my second gunner who I can exhaust, and then an engineer. It's not a very good squad, though. At the very least, we have to wait until we get Kairos. I can also pull... No, it's Durand. I can also pull you two out of training, I gotta remember. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to pull Van Dorn, who is a heat gunner, out of side training. I forgot about side training. Beagle only wants to get OVA streamlined, so we're gonna add Tarkov cosmetics. I would, if they had added more tons of Tarkov cosmetics to the mod workshop mods. I would love that. Alright, so we're gonna have to pull Dorn out for the mission. So we've got Dorn as well. What's Slippo? Slippo's also heat, right? No. Okay. So we're gonna have to pull Dorn out. It's alright, Dorn probably would have failed anyway, and he just started. So pull Dorn out. That is... Hollow gunner, heat gunner, infantry, shitty infantry, and you're only a tech sergeant too. You're missing out on a really good infantry there. You probably have to wait for Zhang, I think. It's dangerous to do this without Zhang. You have to get Zhang, I think. Have to get Zhang. So let's wait for Zhang. Ew, no, fuck you. PG Tip says, you know what game does have Tarkov gear? RimWorld is also patched for CE. I want to play RimWorld again. But the main thing I want to do before I play RimWorld ever again in my life is I want to find a way to make it turn-based in combat. So, probably not anytime soon, but if maybe I can like find a modder to work with for that. in the future, someone who's interested in the idea, I'd love to play some more RimWorld, because I love playing RimWorld, and it's fun still with the combat the way it is. It's just not. It kind of hits a point for me where I'm like, I'm kind of done now. So that would be really interesting. Timmy's RimWorld would be dope. That's what I want to do. I want to do, and I think it's technically possible. I was talking to someone who was helping me figure out how it would be technically possible. I didn't go and follow up any of your links yet, PGTips, no. But I just had too much shit on my plate to think about it right now. But I did talk to someone about it, and I think there'd be a cool implementation of it that's possible, and I'd really like to play it. I think it would be really fun. Alright, Zhang's ready. But it would require a big rebalance for me too. It would be like an OVA type initiative. I would have to spend a lot of time balancing it for that as well, even after the technical implementation works. But you know, I like to do that kind of shit. I like doing OVA. I like to do that kind of shit. It's fun. Do you have any good scouts coming up? No. We have 1 hour for a better engineer. I think you have a repair, don't you, for heaters? Yeah, it would definitely be possible, I think, Polyu. It's just, you know, getting it done would take a bit of effort. Okay, so I'm stuck with the scout I'm stuck with. Let's load up the squad now and see what we're dealing with here, I think. So it's going to be Hopeless Dreamer. Oh, I got a Master Sergeant. Right. I can take a Master Sergeant now. So now we can take Heat Gunner Van Dorn, who's got the Tech Sergeant double tap, thank God. And then Hollow Gunner. Yeah, we need a lot of work, Peach6, absolutely. Zangers. What about an XCOM 2 star mod for the Anastasia armor mod? How would that work, Nuke Man? I haven't played Anastasia, so that would be the first problem, but I don't know if it's any good. But then you would also run into the problem of there isn't really a bunch of XCOM stuff made. There is aliens, but they're not very fleshed out as mods, and they're not very, like, they're kind of just like... It would be a lot of work to do that as well for armor, as fun as it would be. As fun as it would be. You know, one day maybe when I have more time for that kind of shit, when there's other less pressing stuff is handled, or more pressing stuff is handled, maybe one day I'll be like, ooh, could we port a sectoid XCOM or something? Could we port a plasma gun or something? But right now, I'm not super worried about it. I've got other shit to worry about. Gunner, medic, scout, engineer, and sniper. A sergeant sniper is not great. However, I don't want to exhaust more people right now to bring a master sergeant. A sergeant sniper does not even have lock and load right now, which is a big problem with the Gauss rifle. That is an issue. But I cannot really afford to keep exhausting my master sergeant snipers. So I think I'm just going to make it work. And then for an engineer, it's either Lance Corporal Big Boy. Not ideal. Okay, not ideal. Curious says, hypothetically, what weapon tech would you want for XCOM armor? Would love lasgun combat. I mean... So, I think the main thing you would need to address if you want to do an XCOM armor mod is the aliens weapons. It's fine to just have people play as ballistics and armor because they already exist. So don't bother with that straight up, that's a luxury. The big thing you would need to deal with would be the enemy's weapons. It's not really thought about in the turn-based sphere, but what you need to think about for an FPS is the thing with plasma is that would make this mod interesting and different if you want to do this for armor, is that plasma weapons are like slower projectiles. So unlike ballistic weapons, which are very point and shoot, the enemies would be shooting at us with like these big clouds of kind of slow moving green plasma, right? Is how it would work. That's what makes it different. So then rather, you know, you could kind of see the fire coming and dodge it. Halo. Think of it like Halo. It's like Halo. You can kind of see the shots coming in and dodge them, in a sense. But in practice then, with the amount of enemies, it doesn't really work that way. But yeah, it'd be like Halo if you think of it like that. It'd be like the Covenant plasma guns shooting at you. That would, I think, be the most meaningful difference to playing this compared to normal armor at a basic level. Yeah, like Doom and Fireballs, that's right. But then as a trade-off, it has to be incredibly fucking strong. Like, if you wanted to do this ideally, you would script this shit. So like, if a player gets hit by plasma, like there's like a 50% chance they just catch on fucking fire and start burning. They gotta like drop to the ground and start rolling. Like they're on fire and shit. You gotta like throw their armor vest away, like it's just gone. Like their gun melts. Goes through trees, just fucking fucks up trees, just melts walls. Cheating that says plasma wouldn't really be that slow. I mean, it is a video game, right? It's interesting in that sense. It's how XCOM presents plasma, and it's interesting. So I think we're just going to wait for Scooby, who is a repair tech sergeant with Donkler Smoker. So that's a big plus for Scooby as well. Alright. Hairtrigger says, Beagle, Willy Pete is too evil, don't use her. Also, Beagle, let me tell you how Plasma be. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think the aliens in this mod would be our friends. I don't think they signed Geneva either. I don't think it'd be a concern for them. Rescue the sectoid from the US Army mission. You're right! The aliens could be our friends. Rescue the sectoid from the US Army. Oh my god, now I really want... Fuck, you're right! Rescue the aliens from the CIA! But that's just us playing as Exile! That's the opposite. Sounds great though. Alright, so now we've got our squad load out. Let's load them up. Load them up, load them up, load them up. I think I got my scopes back right, finally. Let's go. Where'd your hat go, Van Dorn? I gave you a jaunty little hat and it's gone. Yeah, XCOM vs. Exile would be pretty easy to do, but that's also why I have no interest in it, because it's just like why I have no interest in the 40k mods for armor that are literally just you're fighting traitor guardsmen as guardsmen, because it's just a paint job over normal armor. There's no real big gameplay differences, or there's not really huge gameplay differences in that sense to me. And the problem I have with that, oh, you just can't wear a hat now, weird. He has decided he will not be hatted. And then the problem with that is that most of those fan 40k mods tend to not look very good. Because they're mods, they tend to not look as good, you know, art-wise. So then it's like, I'm going through the effort of setting up a cosmetic paint job that looks worse than playing regular armor. So you really only do it if you're like really hardcore into 40k, I think. And you're like, I'm just gonna be happy with fighting Traitor Guard because I love the vibe, you know? Me, I'm not that into it. For me, for a 40k mod, I would want to be like... You can keep that helmet, that's fine. Me, I would want to be like, you're fighting orcs, you're fighting Tyranids, you're fighting Space Marines, you're fighting something different, you know? And that would be the same for me with an XCOM armor mod, is... I would want it to reflect the interesting alien types of XCOM. You know, the whole point of what's actually fun to play, right? About those games. That what makes the aliens interesting. 40k open XCOM is all this. It sounds cool, but it's not an FPS, but it sounds cool. Pivotal says, somehow I missed the stream of the a man should be able to beat up a wolf thing, so I didn't know where mindset come from. Oh, you've been watching the VODs thanks to Jeff? Isn't Jeff doing a great job, everyone? Isn't Jeff doing a great job with the VOD channel? Have you all been watching the VOD channel? Jeff's just doing an excellent job. We love Jeff doing that. If you didn't know, you can go to, someone dropped the link for me in chat. My VOD channel now, which Jeff is running. And you can watch the XCOM VODs. I'm gonna go get it because now someone's gonna link like a Rickroll or something, so now I gotta get it. Don't click nobody else's shit. YouTube Beagle Rush. YouTube.com, where's my channel? Because someone's gonna drop some bullshit. Thank you, Banzer. I assume I can trust you. But for everyone's sake, I'm gonna post... There you go. Post it again as me. That link in chat, that's Beagle Rush VODs. Go and subscribe to it. Go and watch it. My moderator, Jeff the Hobo, and friend, is uploading all of the VODs from our stream there so you can watch them more conveniently. So go check that shit out. And the start of this campaign, you know, he's uploading all of this campaign to it right now. So if you've just come into this campaign midway or you want to rewatch it, it's there for you. You can check it out. Haven't got Gauss stutter gun replacements yet, I see. It's on like mission 80 or something, I think. Yeah, well I can just look, Alt-Tab. What mission are we up to on that channel? We're up to... Jeff has got us up to mission 64. Which he uploaded 2 hours ago. Mission 64 is... Which mission was this again?
Our target site.
Do we have Gauss?
Probably better to just keep Lost Broken here.
I remember this mission. This is the... Yeah, I remember this mission.
It's a really well-made game.
What's the date in the campaign? Let me just see
I'm not
that.
making a joke, I'm being serious.
The date in the campaign is...
Yeah, you win some, you lose some there. I think.
I actually kind of can't see it. It's 22nd of July. So he's like halfway through the campaign already. We must be on like mission 120 or 130 or something. We must be pretty deep in it. Okay, my friend here, Jasul, has dense smoke for us, alien grenades, and repair. That's cool. Covering all our bases. Try to get some captures. I think it's Ranger for my snipers, is it not? I was considering if I should start to build a damn good ground or something sniper, because Archangel is coming. I think Ranger, that plus damage is probably just good in general though, especially for taking out big targets like mechs. Plus it helps if in the zone. You don't get an aim penalty if in the zone, but you do get a damage penalty. So, probably still best to build snipers for Ranger, I think. Probably still the way to go. Having an extra 10 aim would be nice. But Ranger is better right now for sure, and in general is probably just... It's certainly not a bad... What's important here is it's certainly not a bad choice, okay? It's certainly not a bad choice. We don't have to worry too much. It's certainly not a bad choice. It's a good choice no matter how you slice it, I think. And you can use your pistol, yes. Let's go Ranger again. On foot joke. Let's get you up as well. So who is going to get the Aegis armor here? Do I put it on the Scout? Do I put it on my Master Sergeant Infantry? Do I put it on the Capper, or do I put it on someone else? I think the choices are Zhang, Scout, or Engineer. You've got a good bit of health. Good bit of health. I think Zhang should be tough enough. I think 5 to 6. I think we need to put it on the Scout. That's what we need. Let's do it. And that's who it's intended for. It's intended for the Scout, so... Especially about concealment. Yeah, great point. Not even concealment here, so... Definitely. Alright, let's double check our loadouts. I think we're good to go now. Right? Does everyone have a gun? No, I didn't do you yet. No laser pistol for you. We have to get you a laser pistol. Probably off the medic. When are you going to start amputating people once Exil's gone? Well, when I have room in the roster to be able to do it, and I have suits coming, so... Right now my roster is just really in pain, especially with the squad wipe. My roster is really having trouble with the amount of missions coming up. So it's once we deal with that, is when I can afford to start taking people out of rotation to mech. I can't afford it right now.
The council is requesting your attention.
Hey, Neurodeviant donated $20 and said for the VODs, hail the hobo. Thank you very much, Neurodeviant. It's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Hail the hobo indeed. Chem, I don't really have room for Chem. I think on a crashed shutdown raider it's fine. They're gonna wait for till Titan for Exalt base to do it ASAP. I think it depends how much... I think it depends how close Titan is. We'll see once after we do this Exalt up. I have to check my timings. check everyone's gear here. But I think we should be good to go now. Thankfully, we've got those scopes and plates back for our infantry. That's massive. So our infantry are going to have much better chances to hit this time. Hopefully. God bless. God bless. We don't bless God around here. Commander bless. No, I'm the commander. Jake bless. There you go. There you go. Alright, yeah, and I got my 2 sets of medkits. I got dense smoke. I think we're good. Exalt being dead would help fatigue. Yes, and it was gonna help even more before I lost 8 people. Unfortunately, I fucked that up. I think I just need to quickly check if I can... Yes, I have another captain. Kairos, can you be a captain? Yes. This is a very important one. Captain's a very important one. It gives you the DR. Members of your squad within 8 tiles getting double the damage reduction from cover. Very, very important. Good job, Kairos. Hit. Alright, that said, I think we're good to go. Let's do it. How many missions you missed so far? None. You've missed none missions. Operation
Brazilian
Red Hero.
authorities have requested our help, so that's where we're going next. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
Comrades in arms. Yeah, it's the comrade mission.
Come in, HQ. Big Sky has reached the outer marker. Approaching the crash site now.
Is this Matt?
Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
Okay. What's up, Salsa, my sweet daughter? What's wrong? You want to go and bother everyone else, don't you? No, you want to go and see what they're doing, but you can't because they're asleep. And you'll cause so much noise. You can't do that. You gotta sit. Salsa has to come and sit with me in the mornings to not wake up everyone else in the house. No, you can't. You can't do that. Pison says, I was half paying attention and I misheard Bradford as saying, if there are Brazilians in the area, I hope they stay clear. Sure.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Fuck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... You know, we could just install that Battletech mod today. We could just start playing Battletech Advanced instead. We could just play Jupiter Hell, everyone. What the fuck is that? That is a
On my way.
big old don't like that out the front. So note here, that's why the door opened on LZ. It wasn't a weird bug, it's there is an alien in the door. Dr. Hayden says Jupiter Hell sounds fun. Of course you'd say that. It's drones? I fucking hope it's drones. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring... Let's see, it's smoke time. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3... Okay, so we're gonna go...
Affirmative. Tracking.
We're gonna set up a
In motion.
smoke formation, which means weakest go on the best cover. How the fuck do I count again? 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Sniper goes. Okay. Yeah.
Location confirmed.
That's affirmative.
Engineer.
I'm on the move.
On my way. Will do.
Roger that. Scanning.
Overwatch. Aye aye. Roger that. Scanning.
Scanning.
Ever since I've got dense smoke in this campaign and lean on dense smoke more, it is... Oh god, mutons. It is fucking wild to me how much I will straight up just decide that standing in the open with no cover is less dangerous than moving into a bad position. Like, take here for instance. I could try to maneuver to the left, and then I have some more cover against the enemy. But then if I get hit, classically on this map, you get hit in an L from here and here. Moving to this position makes that way more likely. If I move to these positions, the line of sight is shitty on my right because of this log, which is why I've tried to skew a little bit more back left so that the enemies move to me here. Because if I engage through here and they sit behind there, I can't get them. If there's a mechtoid here, I can't get it. So... And also, aliens can't AoE destroy your cover when you're in dense smoke. So it's just this thing of, like, I've ended up, as a strategy shift, this campaign being like, actually, just standing in the fucking open with smoke is typically a lot safer. Which is fucking weird, I don't really like it.
I'm on the move.
That's a thing I've started doing, but it is working. So, speaking of which, I think what I'm going to do here is... Yeah, exactly, standing in a corner. What we're going to do here is that we want to stay on this slice of the map. We do not want to push up, but we want to control this other corner. We don't want to get L'd. Plus, if we move to this corner, there is actually cover we can use. So we want to transition now over to this corner of the map, fight from here, which is typically where we did it last time. It's typically what we want to do.
Heading there now.
Okay, so we're going to start moving over to the right. Now, worst case, that means that our squad, we can see no targets here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, can deploy in a smoke formation on the high ground, further away from the potential flank that comes down this alley. SW of Delicious says, for what FYI, I've been needing reading a little bit of the Longwall code, and it turns out that once you have 120 engineers, council requests to give them have a chance to give money or soldiers instead, so don't sleep on floater cap that's getting you close to that point. Oh shit, really? Is that true for scientists too? So once you get to 120 engineers, what's the chance? How likely is it to get money instead? Same for scientists? What's the chance? Is it like 100%? Is it 50%? What is it? Because if you could get every council request to give you money, I mean, that's kind of fucking dope. 1/3 to stay the same, 1/3 money, 1/3 a soldier request. That's pretty fucking big. That's 66% getting something you want. Branches is 120 engineers. Oh, I thought you meant like in roster. You thought 120 engineers? in No. No, not 120 engineers the class. I'm 120... What is that, like some fucking Mario 64, like 120 stars skip shit or something?
Confirmed coordinates.
If you class out 120 rookies as engineers, they give you money. No, that's not what he means. Engineer gaming.
Everything by the numbers.
Yeah, 69 sawn-off strats. That's really interesting. Honestly, that's actually a really big deal strategically, I feel like. That is something you want to do, ideally. That's huge. That's massive. Wow.
Stepping off.
What is that? I mean, 2 for 10? That's a big fucking deal. I don't know how realistic it is to be able to do that, but that is a big fucking deal if it is.
Good copy. Moving on target.
You were confused why you kept getting rewards when on the wiki. Yeah, that's... Thank you, SW Delicious. That's really interesting to know.
Quiet. Did you hear something?
Humpback Whale 99 is unhappy in the barracks. The barracks only holds 100 soldiers. Engineer 69 is unhappy. Oh, yeah, they're right there. Okay, over to the right.
Headed there now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over to the other corner, let's go. So you can probably make it to these positions without activating, but I wouldn't be certain.
Affirmative.
Let's keep moving over. We want to get to those stone walls. 1, because they're cover, and 2, they're just so gosh damn cute. These are cute walls. They're real cute.
Okay, boss, I ran.
I reckon it's like 2 floaters. No, it's like 3 muton elites, 2 regular mutons, a sectoid, and a floater or some shit. It's gonna be some shit like that, you know what I mean?
Roger that.
Yeah, it is like other Stonewalls, really. I didn't say that out loud though, I just thought it because I talk about armor too much and I don't want people to get sick of me. But I straight up looked at these and was like, yeah, it's like the ones in armor. I just didn't say it to anyone. Yeah, it's the armor walls.
Move, move, move!
Ethereal elite honor guard. Yeah, it could be 6 elites and an ethereal.
Location confirmed.
I mean, that is possible, but we haven't had the ethereal noise yet, luckily.
Already there.
In which case, we're here to cap an ethereal. Camelef says, 51 month sub, Camelef says backwards long jumping to endgame. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, by the way, Mogdash. I didn't see those, sorry. Okay, we're out of motion tracking now. Chinatown says, I don't want to alarm you, but waist-high stone walls exist in real life. Yeah, like in fucking Scotland. Not in real life. Just in fake places. Let's...
Aye, aye,
we get to
Commander.
here. Scotland isn't real? No! It's where Shrek's from! You think Shrek is real?
Will do.
It's made by DreamWorks! Come on!
Heading there now.
Heading to that location.
Scotland only appears every 989 years. I believe in Shrek! Bible says Beagle's from Australia, he wouldn't know what's real or not. I mean, that's exactly the point, right? I've never been to Scotland. For all I know, Scotland isn't real. It's just a conspiracy. I've never been. I've been to America. America's likely real, unless it was a very complicated conspiracy while I was there, like the Truman Show.
Moving out.
You know, which I'm not saying is impossible. So, you know, I've been to Malaysia. I've been to Japan. These are countries I know exist. I still have the John Cena toothbrushes, yes, though I don't use them anymore because they're fucked. Alright, let's Overwatch. We'll move up next turn, or probably try to keep going to the right next turn.
If they move,
Roger that. Yes,
they
boss.
die.
I would like to get in the cover.
Scanning.
Alana says, what if you're actually in a Truman Show
Hello?
situation in
Who's out
Scotland
there?
and it's Australia that isn't real? I've been to Britain, I know Britain's real.
Everything by the numbers.
Let's move up, I think.
Heading to that location.
So we're not gonna move up the rest of you all here. A fool moves up now, right? A fool moves up. Because what happens is you go, well, look-de fucking do. There's no contact here. Great news for me. But then what actually fucking happens is this tree is blocking the loss and you get fucked. What we're gonna do is gonna wait till next turn. Next turn I'm gonna run across here. That way I know all these towers are clear. Then we move everyone up.
Roger. I've got my eyes.
123 Rick says, sounds plausible. Most things I've heard about Australia sounds like a 10-year-old made them up. That's because most things you've heard about Australia, if you're not from Australia, are memes.
on Overwatch.
Roger.
We got eyes on the target.
Scanning.
I feel, Commander.
That's because, as shown in the movie Crocodile Dundee, or set by the movie Crocodile Dundee, there is like a handful of like 10 to 20 things people from America and other countries know about Australia, most of which are stupid. So a 10-year-old did make them up, yes. Oh, you're from Australia? upside down, drop bears, spiders and snakes. Dingo ate me baby. Foster's beer. Shut up. I'm not even offended. Like, I don't care about nations. It's just do better. Do better not songs. Do better comedy. Emu War. Yeah, everyone knows about Emu War. Emu War is fine. That really happened, and it's good to dunk on the Australian government about that. That's right. Just the jokes are stale. Just be funnier. That's it. I don't have any other problem with it.
Heading there now.
The jokes are just old. That's all. Magpies are real and want to hurt you. Yes, very true. Magpies do want to hurt you. 3, okay. So we're gonna go bum 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 bum. So you want both your LMGs here and here, I think. You want Zhang, like, on this spot. Maybe here, actually. Because you got... The problem is, no matter where you sit here, that tree fucks things up, because then you get problems with this. If you sit here, the tree can block left side of the UFO door, but at least you can hit targets on the left. If you sit here with the LMGs, and you get contact from the left, you're going to have trouble hitting up the LMG there. Though maybe that's a good thing, because then the LMGs can sit back, then you get flanked. No, so the LMGs have to be here, actually, and then your infantry go on the left. Then one of your infantry goes here, and your infantry goes here, and your support troops go on the right. And you still have line of fire on the right, kinda? Yes, okay. So, yes. Yes, Zhang goes here.
I am moving.
Gunners into the middle.
Closing on target.
Copy that.
We don't actually have enough cover for everyone, I just realized. We have to move up the infantry to somewhere else. We do not have enough cover for everyone.
Heading to that location.
Oh dear.
Affirmative.
Well, you want the sniper to run right. So the sniper can start going right, I guess. And then that leaves Anodyne. So the scout's gonna move, but then you can't smoke everyone still. Problem. But that's gonna happen no matter what. No matter what, you're gonna have that problem. Fuck. Just because there's a gap there, there's a 2-tile gap there that fucks everything up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Fuck. Brancher says, would you rather have 1 Rocketeer or 120 engineers? 120 engineers? What is that question? What is that question? It's not even sensible enough to be funny. Brancher says, I don't even know. Alright, it made me laugh. Fair enough. It did make me kind of laugh.
Rolling.
Because now, yeah, now people are saying rocket-sized engineers. Now we're doing that shit.
On my way.
Fair enough. I did laugh.
I'm covering that area.
Aye, aye. Spotted.
So now we're in position. Oh, that's really fucking bad shit.
Did you hear something?
Oh, that's really fucking bad. The mutons have pushed my LZ. It's really fucking bad because if they come at me from the left, mutons line up here and grenade and I can't kill them. Ooh, that's really fucking bad actually. We need to get the fuck away from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, just get over to the corner of the map maybe? Yeah, maybe just get over to the corner of the map. Because, again, being in the open of no cover would be better than them getting full cover and grenading me with broken loss. That would be fucking horrendous.
On my way.
Please get the fuck out of there quickly. Yeah, hit the fucking bricks. Get the fuck out of here. We need to move. Hit the bricks gaming.
Moving.
I'm just gonna dash this into this contact. We smoke it. Nope. Hit the fucking bricks gaming. Because think about not just where you're gonna have cover for the fight, think about where the enemy's gonna have cover. It's everything. It's the full spectrum of warfare. It's better for us to have dense smoke here against them in limited half cover than it is to give them this incredible fighting position against us. This is amazing. This is like a bunker of trees and rock. Fuck that. Run away. Run the fuck away.
That's affirmative.
That is bad.
Moving.
We hate that. We hate that shit. Bangerstrick says 4D warfare, land, air, sea, cyber. Fuck you.
Heading to that location.
Don't bring that shit here.
Affirmative.
We don't do cyber war here. That shit's lame.
On my way.
No one has ever thought cyber war is cool. I was looking at, Libmaster says, you forgot orbital, you dead, bruh. Someone get the link of the fucking M113 orbital deployment system.
Approaching target now.
Banning Gever says, Shadowrun actually is like that. You literally have a cyber attack layer when your Decker is hacking mid-combat. Oh, but you like cyber fight on it? See, that's fine. Like, that's cool. That's just like a different dimension for gun. I'm talking about, like, actual cyber war, which is, like, actually, like, fuck jets and tanks, because we just, like, hack you instead. That shit's just lame. I was glad when I was reading the Broken Arrow, this RTS game that's, like, trying to be a better war game. I was glad when I was reading their Q&A and they were like, no, we're not doing cyber war, it's boring. It like, isn't as fun as just doing bang bang shoot war. Yeah, you go into the Matrix and punch out helicopters? Yeah, exactly.
Everything by the numbers.
Brencho says in real life cyber war is like DOS attacks, but also your nuclear plants melt down. Yeah, I don't want my nuclear pants to melt down. I don't want that.
Moving out.
Okay, let's set everyone up in the corner.
Moving to position.
That's me in the corner. That's
Heading
me
there
in
now.
the spotlight, playing
Double time.
fucking XCOM, trying to stay away from fucking loss.
Will do. Got it.
Holding my position. That's a privilege.
Overwatch. Aye aye.
Roger that. Scanning.
Thought that I heard sectopods walking.
I'll handle it.
Moving to Overwatch. Roger that. Scanning for hostiles.
Thought I heard a disc. I'm really sure I heard a fucking disc.
Do you hear that?
Okay, so believe it or not, we're in a safe position right now. This is much safer than before. We have wide sight lines. We have really good, like, it's a kill zone. If the enemy comes at us here, it's a kill zone. Only problem I got with this spot? Tree. You can tell that I'm scared of that 8 pod that I saw in the tracker because I've gone into real turtle mode. I want to just blow these trees up like it's RimWorld. Just cut these down, cut that down, feel the fire 360 degrees, or I mean, we're in a corner. Feel the fire fucking, what is this? What, 90 degree field of fire. Sure, but it's the only 90 we have. It's the only 90 that matters. Just sit the fuck here, bring them to me, it's fine. I mean, that's the fuck thing at this point. With dense smoke, with me having dense smoke and the aliens not having it, it would be better for us if every map had 0 cover. Right? At least until you're dealing with no cover enemies like sectopods. But for, like, in general, fighting mectopods, mutons and sectoids and shit, it would be better for us for it to just be like a blank field. So that the mutons don't get cover. That'd be better. Just have the interceptor just like napalm everything before you go in. Kind of ruins Will to Survive though. Alloy Shiv. Alright. You know what? I think I'm gonna sit here for a second.
I feel, Commander. Watching.
Calm kids.
We have eyes on the target.
I'll be watching.
Some turns.
Overwatch. I see them.
Affirmative.
We have eyes on the target.
I'll handle it.
I feel, Commander.
I really want to get that turn mod working.
Oi, there's something out there.
I need like a master of mods. I need to like... Instead of this being like a thing that I do and I have to do every, you know, things myself, you know, lame, sucks. What I need is like... It's like if I was like a general I need like a mod adjutant.
Roger. I've got my eyes
But I
on
can't pay
I'll
them.
kill them.
Got it covered.
We have eyes on the
Because I
target.
barely make enough money to live myself
I'm on
without
it.
Roger. I've got my
getting in
eyes
trouble
on
with the government. I need to like...
Overwatch. Aye,
What if
aye.
I made like my streaming and YouTube like communal?
We have eyes on the target.
What if it was like a co-op? Is that what a co-op is?
Come get some.
What if like
I'm watching for
I
them.
shared like a sort of YouTube
Scanning.
ad revenue or something with people who modulated for me?
Oi, you hear that?
That's like what a co-op is, right? I have no idea what a co-op is. I've never even been on a farm. That's a lie. I grew up on a farm. But
I feel, Commander.
We have eyes on the target.
I'll keep a lookout.
it's like communism business,
I'll
right?
be watching.
Moving to Overwatch. Affirmative.
Come
I'll keep
get
my
some.
eyes open.
You grew up on a farm? For half my life, yeah. I was born in Sydney in like a really nice house. Because both my parents were pilots. So we had a lot of money.
Overwatch.
But then we moved to like a big like farm cattle ranch when I was like 9 or 10.
Overwatch.
And I spent
We
the
have eyes on the
next
target.
till 2007, the next like 8 years there.
Watching for
I feel,
activity.
Commander.
No, wait, 2004. No, it was only 5 to 6 years. So half in Sydney.
Oi,
Because you don't
hear
count
that?
before 5. I couldn't remember shit. Yeah, I grew up on a farm. Lidmaster says, "Are you sure you want design by committee com?" I didn't say design by committee. I said work by committee.
Moving to Overwatch. I feel, Commander. I won't make it easy.
No, let's
Commander.
We have eyes on the target.
let's get something straight.
I'll handle
I
it.
feel, Commander.
Let's get something straight, folks. All right? It's communism, but I'm in charge.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. Moving to Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
No. When you decide, when it's getting it done, it's our stream. But when it's deciding what we're gonna do, it's my stream.
We have eyes on the target.
Scanning.
Moving to Overwatch. Shh. I think I heard something.
You see, it's all the good things for me, but no, not the bad things. No.
I feel, Commander. I won't make it
I'm on it.
We have eyes on the target.
Scanning.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. I'll keep my eyes open.
Yep, he's been to America. This stream is a family, guys.
I'm watching.
Oh no.
I'll keep my
We have eyes on the
Alright,
target.
probably in like 6 turns we should start moving out.
Oi, you hear that?
XCOM Squaddy says, I've noticed that my sub expires in the first, so all good. Huh?
I'll be watching.
Yes, got my eyes on
We have eyes on the target.
Sorry, what? That's right, the CEO of XCOM.
If they move, they die.
It's been pretty tense so far. Yeah, I feel pretty comfortable now.
Something's moving over there.
We're just doing our due diligence here of sitting here to try and avoid the 2-pod L shape. The problem is we've cleared... usually when you clear a corner of the map, you've cleared it so that you know it's... I'm gonna say clear again, I'm sorry, clear. The problem is aliens have taken this side at this point, so it's not clear anymore.
I won't make it easy for them. Roger that. Yes, boss. Scanning. I'll take care of it.
We have eyes on the target.
Wing GW says, Big Rush means moved out of the suburbs into bumfuck nowhere and resented your parents for the next 8 years. No, I thought it was dope.
I'm on it.
Moving to Overwatch.
I enjoyed living on the farm, it was dope. Because I was a nerd kid who didn't need, like... Well, need is the wrong word. I was a nerd kid who didn't have friends and didn't care about moving.
I'll handle it.
Moving to Overwatch. I'll take care of it.
Got my eyes on.
Bandigiver says XCOM needs sentry wards, like a melee range battle scanner but lasts like 20 turns. Yeah, I agree.
I heard that too.
Needs like league wards. I think I did that for over a year. I made the scanner last like forever. Alright. So we're gonna have to start moving up here. So at this point, again, there is the danger. We don't control this slice of the map at all. Not at all, because it's patrols moving into LZ. The best we can do here, though, is the fact that it is just better terrain. So how do we want to engage here? Where do you want the aliens to be when we engage? Probably like... at the door. Or here. I can fall back in either case. You probably leave people here. Just scout out with the scout.
Moving.
Was a nerd, check your tenses. I don't know what I am now. I'm some kind of strange... I think I bully people too much to be a nerd now. I'm some kind of strange dickhead. Is the UFO in range from the cover on the right side map edge? Oh, this cover? Yeah, if there isn't outsiders here, you could take that. Yeah, like it's not like an ego thing. I'm fine with being called a nerd. It's just I don't think it describes me accurately because I routinely like shout about math and engineers and gamers in general. So I don't think I'm a nerd. I just have a fucked up appearance and I'm into strange subject matter.
Eyes on the target.
I'm just not normal. Beagle's like a mean geek. I am mean. Yeah, I'm very online. That's a good way to describe it. I'm very online.
I'm on the move.
Okay. If you move to here, problem is... And this is why having a Shogun's gonna be really good, because if I had a Shogun right now instead of just overwatching for 10 turns, I would take 10 turns to instead blow up that tree, blow up that tree, blow up that tree. Okay, now let's advance. We actually really need to get Shoguns. Collateral damage will be really useful out of combat as well as in it.
Everything by the numbers.
I think we'll move to there next. We're just gonna keep scouting.
Eyes on the target.
We need to get a Shogun. We need that terrain deformation right now.
What was that sound?
Yeah, as Rabbit Food. Oh god, this is on my left. As Rabbit Food says, Beagle's weird. He's a weirdo. He doesn't fit in. Doesn't want to fit in. Have you ever seen him with a stupid NC helmet on? They're on my fucking left right now. Hey, keep holding.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Look, Beagle's just Beagle, right?
I'm watching
I
for
feel
him.
that I'll cover the area.
Well, they're gonna hit us on the left, I think. If I had to describe myself, I would describe myself as a wife guy.
Eyes on the target.
I'd say that's my most important feature.
I don't think we're alone out here.
So we're holding still because we're waiting for them fucks on our left.
Eyes on the target.
That's affirmative. Yes.
So at this
I'll
point,
take care of it.
that's a consistent patrol. And I know for a lot of people right now, especially because we had a long briefing section, too much armor, a long loadout section. I know that for a lot of people it's like, oh, play the game. We are unfortunately playing the game right now. That sounded harsh to Jay or Donnie Love, but unfortunately we are playing the game right now. This is the game. How we make this fight with a fucking 8-sized pod, if that is that same pod, is important. We are playing the dance right now. We have not made contact yet, but this is gameplay. We need to make this engagement go right, because if you engage this in the wrong way, we're probably gonna die.
I'm Overwatch.
We have eyes on the target.
This is very much gameplay. This isn't downtime. It is not as exciting to watch for the majority of my viewers, I imagine. But this is gameplay. It's just not as fun looking.
Headed there now.
Speaking of which, you have to deny all this cover. So 1, 2, 3... Deny the high ground too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. So this is as far as you go. This is your dead zone. This is not your dead zone, this is your kill zone. So this kill zone, there's no dead space. Which means there's no defilade for them to use, like behind this shit here where they could grenade us at a loss. There's limited line of sight blockers, unless they come from the right, which is a whole different story, speaking of which. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So, the ideal spot for the scout to sit would be like here. That way, as soon as an alien walks into you, they're walking in with very limited cover. So next turn we want to move to here. Try to remember, it is the little mud bit. It's like just to the left of the hell sign rock, and it's on line of the hell sign log. So it's just here. Try to remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tiles to my right. I'm gonna move next turn. And that's like the ideal spot to sit here. It doesn't deny this stone wall. But remember, we're not going to fight from here either. This is just the scout's position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm rolling.
So you're going to sit right there. It's got good loss as well. If they're coming through these loss blockers, you won't see them till they get into a clear spot. This is good. It means that the gunners should have similar loss to the scout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want your gunners to move up a couple of tiles here, I think.
Copy that.
Because you want your gunners to be about, I think 5 tiles is about the extended range of squad sight LMGs. So you want your gunners bracketed in, ready to engage, so the aliens come in. Well, actually, because they're going to run up, so actually they can be further back still. Because the aliens are going to run in, and then you're going to get the extended range squad sight LMGs on them. In this case, it's probably better to have the gunners up front so that they tank the fire, and you have the medics and shit behind. So we probably still do this. We have Van Dorn here. And then you have, like, Zhang and Anodyne behind. And then you have just Sul back here, yeah. Wait. This also needs to be in range of the sniper, I just realized. 3, 2. This isn't in range of the sniper. Is it? Probably gotta come back. Because this is gonna be 3, 5, 7, 7, 7. Okay, so come
Heading
back.
there now.
Come
Roger
back.
that.
Affirmative.
Come
Yes,
back.
I copy.
5, 7, 7, 7, 5. 3, 5, 7. Wait, no. 7, 7, 5, 3. Perfect. So this is a formation that also works as smoke. Now the scout can run back. It's all good.
Overwatch. I am Overwatch.
This is where we want to hold and pull contact to at this point. That shit on the left,
What's making that noise?
we want that to come over to slope at us. If they don't come at the slope, we move up the scout. We don't want to activate on a blue. We don't want to move into them and activate because then the scout doesn't have the movement to get back. The scout has to be... We have to have them path into us, which is why I'm being very careful here. Because the scout has to have the movement left to run back to the smoke.
I feel, Commander. Affirmative.
We have eyes on the target.
I got my eyes on.
They're so close. You can hear bush over there. You can hear grass. Which puts them... possibly here. Possibly there. Baby steps.
Everything by the numbers.
I mean, not even baby steps. Literally no steps.
There's something out there.
Give it another few turns. Get away.
We have eyes on the target.
I got my eyes on.
Now I'm gonna start because we didn't activate then, so it means we have to move up more. It's not good enough here. 1, 2, 3, 3, 5, 7, 7. So need to get back here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can move 4 tiles to the left.
I'm on it, Commander.
So you can move 2 more tiles next turn.
Moving to Overwatch.
We want the scout to be able to blue move back to smoke.
We have eyes on the target.
I mean, worst case, you can throw a second smoke, but we're trying to be good here. We're trying to be good at the game.
What the hell was that?
It's difficult. So we can hear them back inside the UFO now. I'm gonna go to the tree at this point. Nope, we're good. Great.
I feel, Commander. Yes, boss. I'll take care of
We have eyes on the target.
Overwatch.
This probably activates at some point. This probably activates at some point. If I had concealment, this is a lot easier, of course. But I don't have concealment. Bad Luddite says, I'm picturing this part of the mission as an elaborate square dance by XCOM. I mean, you can.
Did you hear something?
If you want to do that, I'd imagine it that way. It might be cooler to imagine it like some kind of really competent and experienced special forces team lying down prone and digging, you know, digging the ground up in front of their barrels and covering themselves in bushes and just being really awesome. But yeah, you could imagine it as square dancing as well if you wanted. Sure, everyone seems to be going to square dancing, so... We'll go with square dancing, sure. Rick says it's definitely not that. Yeah, okay, you know, fair enough.
Eyes on the target.
No, it's square dancing, you're right.
You hear that?
It's tile hopping. It's very literally square dancing. We're dancing between tiles.
Eyes on the target.
You hear that?
If you don't pick up the mutons when they patrol back this time, you have to advance further again with the scout. And you're basically just trying to keep pushing little bits until you finally pull them, and then you run back to your team and you let them come in piecemeal. This isn't going to work because without concealment or a scanner, how am I supposed to know when the smoke is the problem? Fair Games SA says, like every other piece of American, quote, culture, square dancing was designed because of hatred of minorities. Shit, really? What? Damn, what? The fucked up thing, it would waste a lot of time and be dangerous, but the fact that the mutants are patrolling LZ means at this point I should have just stayed in LZ and Overwatch them. You know, it's a bit late for that. Fair Games to say, QZ.com, America's wholesome square dancing tradition is a tool of white supremacy. What the fuck? What? Legacy of racism and anti-Semitism. Henry Ford was scared of jazz. Oh, it's always Henry Ford! God damn it. He believed Jewish people invented jazz as part of a nefarious plot to corrupt the masses and take over the world. What? God damn it. Alright, well I've got the hint now. For fuck's sake! Well, sorry, you can't talk about square dancing here anymore. I'm sorry. Milkshake duck. I don't think Henry Ford was milkshake ducked. I think that requires that everyone likes him first. That's an awful joke, Soda Lane. I don't mean awful as in you should be banned. I mean that's just a... It's like the daddest joke possible here. For fuck's sake. Milkshake duck. You can't say milkshake duck like that. That's not what it means. Oh, Hitler milkshake ducked. No, like... That's not what milkshake duck means. Are milkshakes white supremacy? No. I don't think so, but you are meant to throw milkshakes at them. I don't really know what to do from here. If I move back over here, I'd probably get caught mid-move and it takes us another 30 minutes anyway and it's a problem. If I engage this far out, I don't know when to smoke. I probably can't, without cover, I can't have the team hold this far back. I need to move the team up.
I'm on the move.
It's the way to go.
In motion.
Because I need to be engaging from the start. I can't Overwatch bait them in because then I waste all my smokes.
I'm going.
So that doesn't work.
On my way.
We've got to be ready to engage from right away.
Moving. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
I'll be watching. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Tiger Connex writes, Milkshake Duck is the phenomenon of a viral internet celebrity being revealed to be a racist. Or yeah, something awful. So no, I don't think you can say Henry Ford has been milkshake ducked. I don't think he fits the categories for that.
Scanning.
Not all of them is the point. He's just regular shit. He's just normal, not internet celebrity awful. I'm pretty sure Henry Ford wasn't an internet celebrity. I think Milkshake Duck also requires, again, that you like the person first.
I'm covering that area.
I've never really met anyone who likes Henry Ford.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Possibly because I
I've got
live in
my eyes on.
2021 and the guy's fucking dead, but...
You have eyes on the target.
Right, he's never good or loved in the first place as far as I'm aware. Although I assume a lot of people like him because of the fucking cars.
You hear that?
You know what I mean? I think he was pretty upfront about all this awful shit. Right, in his time he was known to be a gross racist. Oh, Zabrimley saying more like H.P. Lovecrafted, where in his time he was known to be a gross racist, then that fell out of popular lore because it was convenient, and then nowadays we come back around to like, oh yeah. Wow, he's fucking a Nazi or awful. You know, he is dead. Fuck off. Do not use capital H for Henry Ford in my channel.
Moving out. Roger that. Scanning. I'll kill
Got it covered.
You have eyes on the target.
Yeah, we're battle brothering, folks.
Overwatch.
We're battle brothering today.
I'm on the move.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We love it. We love it.
On my way.
Pirate Technician says, can we use capital H for Henry Ford as in his first name? I think it's a sign of respect, so probably not. I don't respect him.
Closing on target.
I'd say you can only write his name in lowercase from now on this channel.
Will do.
Just to really stick it to him, I think.
Moving out.
I'm on the move.
So Brimley says if we're battle brothering, then I can't wait for the outsider no dick circle. It's basically what arc throwing is.
Overwatch. Aye aye.
I have it covered.
Yes, boss. I'll take care of it.
SWF Delicious says, you have to lowercase people you don't respect, except E.E. Cummings, because that's what he wants. What? 1, who is that? 2, why does he want it to be lowercase? Because it goes E.E. Cummings?
You hear that?
Don't even use his first name, that's right. E.E. Cummings always signed his name like that. E.E. Is that like the awoo of his time or something? First of all, who was this guy before I find out we're talking about like some fucking horrible monster? He was a Nazi. Great, let's stop talking about him. Let's stop.
Moving to Overwatch. Affirmative.
You know what? Just don't talk about Henry Ford on my channel. Easy, done, we're done.
You have eyes on the target.
He wasn't a Nazi, he lived in the 19th century. Brenshaw, why are you saying that then? Why are you telling me that? I believe you. I'm just believing what people are saying right now.
I'm covering that area.
Eyes on the target.
You know who's cool than a Nazi? Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser is cool as far as I know. That's 1 hour, Brenshaw. You turned up for 1 hour. Get it. Fucking get it.
Moving. Position confirmed.
Aye aye, Commander. Eyes peeled, Commander. Overwatch.
You have eyes on the target.
I'm watching for them.
Neiman says E.E. Cummings did support Joseph McCarthy in the Red Scare though, yikes. I thought he lived in the 19th century! Someone just said he lived in the 19th century! Joseph McCarthy? What the fuck? Everyone in my chat is lying! He died in the 1960s? What? It's not the 19th century! Born in the 1800s, died in the 1900s. Oh, yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. What was he, like fucking 200? Yeah, so he was 10. He was 10 in the 1800s. He was born in 1890. Doesn't fucking count. Doesn't fucking count. Born 1894. Go to hell. Who the fuck said he's from the 19th century? Who the fuck said that? I'm scrolling up. Who the fuck said that? 1894. He lived in the late 19th century, says Pimpledorf, so he wasn't a fucking Nazi ruffle. Pimpledorf? That's very late 19th century. He definitely lived in the times where Nazis existed. That is very, very intentionally misleading.
Roger that. Scanning. Roger that. Scanning.
Lived in the late 19th century.
Eyes on the target.
Yeah, okay. The fucking last 6% of it.
I'm covering that
Roger
area.
that. On scanning.
That's right, it's when the Nazis were born. That's Nazi age.
There's something out there.
For fuck's sake. People says, do you tell people you lived in the 20th century, or do you consider yourself a 21st century baby? Well, if people... it's not about what I'd say to people. It's if people in the future said, oh, do you know Beagle Rush? Oh, yeah, was he like to sign his name B.B. Cummings? Oh, yeah. Oh, well, let's not talk about him in case he was bad, you know, oh, yeah, he was a Nazi. Oh, no, he couldn't have been a Nazi. He lived in the fucking... In case he was a fucking... Trumper. Oh, no, he couldn't have been a Trumper. He lived in the 20th century, late 20th century. No, he was born in 1990. Fuck you. Fuck you. That XCOM streamer from the 20th century, that's right. It's nonsense. It's intentionally misleading. I won't stand for it. Isham Gopapuri says, yeah, the XCOM streamer who used Art of American War Crimes in Korea for his channel art. Oh my fucking god! That is not how I'll be remembered. Please.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Battle Brothers!
Scanning.
For fuck's
I
sake!
don't think we're alone out here. Name a political... No, not a political figure. Name a figure from history from the 19th century that you do like and is good. Let's switch topics. Wait, we'll use pictures of war crimes as channel art. No, it's not. It's fictitious, and I didn't know at the time. It's just it's a propaganda poster. It's not a rendering of a real thing that, as far as I'm aware, has happened. It's not a painting of an event that occurred. As far as I'm aware, it's a North Korean fictitious propaganda poster of American GIs throwing a baby down a well. I didn't know there was a baby involved when I adopted this as my avatar back in the day for my YouTube channel. I thought it was the engineer avatar from Company of Heroes, but looking like deep fried, turns out it wasn't. It's a whole thing. We're coming up on 2 hours into the stream. We need to find some mutons. I'm on it, Commander. Roger that. Scanning.
Have eyes on the target.
Commander.
Florence Nightingale? I don't know anything about Florence Nightingale. Tell me all about it. Tell me all about Florence Nightingale
I'm on it, Commander.
and the things she done. People saying Florence Nightingale was very pog.
I'm rolling.
Tell me about her.
Roger that.
Have eyes on the target.
If they move, they die.
What about famed 19th century director Alfred Hitchcock? I heard he was a huge dick and abusive to all his actresses. So I don't think Alfred Hitchcock is pog. Don't tell me about Walt Disney. We know we hate Walt Disney. We know he's awful. He's dead, right? Or is he frozen? Is he dead? Is Walt Disney dead? Or is he frozen? How does that work? Is that a meme that he's frozen? Or did he actually freeze himself and die? No one knows. You can be both? Yeah, 70-30 dead frozen, yeah. Jeff the Hobo says she wanted to help people, tried to become a military doctor. She wasn't allowed to, so she paid for her own travel to make hospitals for the soldiers. That's pretty pog. That is pretty pog, I would agree.
Heading to that location.
Headed there now. Going there now.
Moving out.
Approaching target now.
Heading to that location.
Very, very pog. Very cool.
Moving to position.
Running.
Yeah, I heard Mother Teresa's bad.
I'm watching for them.
Moving to Overwatch.
See, there's an example I would accept for Milkshake Duck. To bring it back, I would accept
Aye, aye.
Milkshake Duck for Gandhi and Mother Teresa. I would accept that. That would be a fine use of Milkshake Duck. Ooh, we're about to activate. They're getting close. You know what isn't Pog? The PogChamp guy. Yeah, the PogChamp guy fucking sucks. Which is why we don't say his name, because he hates being known as the PogChamp guy. So we love to enable that.
On the move.
Adnor says, as a Catholic, I'll still say Mother Teresa is bad.
Moving out.
Thank you. Thank you for speaking on behalf of the Catholic Society. Thank you for that. Great. 3577753. Alright, don't move from there.
Moving to Overwatch. Roger that. Scanning. Moving to
Roger
Overwatch.
that.
Have eyes on the target.
Baker Pop says I only recognize PogChamp guy as the guy who shat his pants at a club.
If they move,
I feel, Commander.
they die.
But look, and I appreciate a good bullying of a bad person. But let's be clear. First, let's count the mutons. As I leave you on that amazing cliffhanger of what I could possibly be about to say next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a 7 seeker. Hey, one of them's gone, yay! 5 mutons and a seeker. But let's be clear. Let's not do collateral damage to all the good people out there in the world who have shit their pants in public. Now, let's be clear. Let's not tar all those people with the same brush just because it's a good way to make fun of that guy. Someone in this chat, probably many people, probably 10 to 20% of the 530 people here have shit their pants in public. And, or, you know, maybe at home with other people around, and that's fine. Who amongst us? Who amongst us? Captain Frantic said I do it on purpose. Has to be upset of shit in your pants is cool. Consider me Miles Davis.
Everything by the numbers.
Battle Rapper stream! Alright, so... in this case, no elites. What do we do here? Mutants flank themselves. Mutants did flank themselves, but I am worried that moving right activates an outsider or some shit. So we're not going right. That's bait. That's bait there. That is big bait. They have full cover there, so what you want to do is you want to pull back from here. You want to bait them in. Bait them in. So... you're gonna like come back a few tiles, and yeah, you're just gonna bait them in, I think. That's the go here. And to be quite frank, I've been holding in the need to go to the bathroom, speaking of this topic, for about 20 minutes, because we hadn't hit contact yet, and I knew people, it was just gonna be a bridge too far to leave, to go to the bathroom before we made contact. I knew I had to do it for the good of the stream, and I'm gonna go do it right now. I will be right back for 2 minutes. I will be right back. And then we're gonna kill it.
jumper off because it's getting hot. Now, fighting this engagement requires finesse. It's easy to fight from cover to cover. It's very intuitive what you should do. Fighting the way we're about to fight, trying to minimize our loss to the right and try not to be flanked, it requires a lot of finesse. Pull back too far, and into a position the aliens won't chase you to, and you end up wasting all of your smoke waiting. Don't pull back far enough, and 6 mutons show up, or 5 mutons show up, and just blow up your gunners in dense smoke, because it's just volume of fire. We need to pick the exact right position that we can maneuver to here. I do wonder if running back to the corner might be the way to go. As long as they pursue me at all... As long as they pursue me at all, and these mutons are aggressive, these mutons should move up on me, then it limits how much they can fuck me. I don't want them to engage me unless they can move up to, like, here and here, basically. 1, 2 positions. Even that tree is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So you want to be behind Kairos. You want to ditch this tree. You want to be behind Kairos, so on the sniper's line. If you put everyone back here on the sniper's line, you deny all of the available heavy cover that the aliens are about to move and shoot to, right? Which is, you know, basically here and here. Salsa, I love you, but I gotta work. You can't keep pushing my arm. I know you want to go outside, but you can't right now. So... yeah, because if I move in the wrong direction, yeah. So I'm just getting slightly distracted because my dog keeps sniffing at the power button on my computer and my arm. So... if you move to here... the sniper can even stay on the tree. None of them should have bombard. Do any of them have bombard? No bombard spotted. So you should be okay to sit here, I think. Starlight Crusader says, if Salsa turned your computer off and then looked at you expectantly, what would be your reaction? I mean, she's very smart. I wouldn't even be that surprised. Very smart, aren't you? Good girl. Probably the best bet is to bring the sniper back to here and hunker. Gunners go on the front line. Okay, yeah. We're just running everybody back before we get Overwatch trapped and suppressed trapped here. They run east towards us. They line up on this wall. And then we blow the shit out of them. We throw grenades back. We blow up the walls. We've got all our shots. Loss is pretty good. Loss is pretty good. You probably even put like zangers there. Okay. So we move Fujuk back. Everyone's going to move back. Although, if I leave the sniper in position, I can shoot the sniper right now. Do you reckon they can grenade that far? Probably. They can probably grenade that far. This muton can probably grenade that tree. You don't want to cluster there. That's probably not good. So you probably have to move back. Move back.
I'm on it, Commander.
Don't forget there's a Seeker too. There's also a Seeker coming. Which is, it's going to be its own problem. Kairos is going to come back to here.
Heading out.
3, 5, 7, 7, 7. So you can line up along here. We'll put Jasul here.
I'm rolling.
It's a very delicate dance I'm trying to do here. And I'm sorry if it is... I am sorry if it is boring. 3, 5, 7. But it is also very necessary. 3, 5, 7. So, like, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. You know what? I'm not even sorry. Actually, I've decided I'm not even sorry. You can't engage me from there. So I'm going to bring it back to... You can be 1, 2, 3 tiles back. So we can go... like... Zoink scoop. 3, 5, 7, 7, 7, 5... Okay. So I want to put Zhang back like here.
Headed there now.
Then
you bring Anodyne 6 back here. It's great that they killed someone on Overwatch, that's awesome.
Heading to that location.
Nero Deviant says, I'm enjoying this because slow is sexy. Despacito, viewer. Despacito. You know, that's the key. It's all about that Despacito.
Copy that.
Sir.
3, 5, 7, 7, 7, 5, easy. Sally Crusader says, hey Beagle, is there an Australian stereotype roughly equivalent to Shaggy? Like, what's the Australian hippie stoner like? Normal Australian, I think. I think we're just in general more laid back. It's kind of our thing. I think the scout goes here for spotting purposes. And then you hunker and smoke.
Okay.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, we kind of rely more on the Bogan stereotype for that, true. The Michael Cusack YouTube video. Siggy Butt Brain. We kind of lean more on that here. Damo and Darren, that's right. That is more our way. 3, 5, 7, 7, 7. So 3, 5, 7. 3, 5. Wait, there's a log in the way. I got this wrong. 3, 5, 7, 7, 7, 5. 3, 5, 7, 7, 7, 5. Perfect. I'm a genius. 3, 5, 7, 7. So the smoke goes there. 7, 5. Smoke goes right there, gets everyone. Check smoke on your extremities. Good, 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 good. Okay. So now we reload you.
Do this.
You are gonna... You don't really need to hunker of 85 defense against mutons. But you don't really need to shoot either, because you won't really hit anyone, so... Well, just hunker. We're gonna overwatch, reload,
Weapons hot.
steady, overwatch. You should not be able to see me from that tree, but the scout can. The scout can. That's the only one there, the scout can. We knew that. We set up for that, we knew that. Great shot on Overwatch. Funnily enough, a situation like this is exactly where Overwatch infantry actually would shine, but you're also seeing here why Crit infantry, I think, probably really is just the way to go, because ultimately... Oh god, 52, that's really high. Ultimately, Crit infantry can also Overwatch, whereas Overwatch infantry can't do the same damage Crit infantry can. That is a dangerous amount of accuracy. They're hitting me for 50 still. This dense smoker really isn't going to cut it. And this is exactly what I was saying, even with a resilient Master Sergeant Gunner and dense smoke, we need to be controlling their cover to the point that they can only get a few shots on us a turn. We have successfully done that here, which is good. We don't really have anything better to do right now. There's not a lot of cover to take. So we're just going to try to finish off and engage you. Probably have the scout, like, move up and spot for the LMGs and shit. So our ideal here is to finish off this fuck without consuming the machine guns. Perfect, that leaves 4. Now the scout moves up. We know that there was 2 blood calls. 2 blood calls, which means at most 2 muton overwatches. It should therefore be acceptable to move the scout up to here and run potentially 2 overwatches. So we run the scout up to here.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Seeker, 3. Shit. It's okay. Fuck. Okay, so we got one on to the right. That's actually very nicely done over here. Does that give us a flank? I think that gives us a flank. 37. How is that not a flank? What the fuck? Oh, you're 1 tile off. However, 1 gamer can flank. 1 gamer can get that big flank. The sniper can get it. Question, where was the other muton? Were they here, I think? So you can't quite get that muton either. Yeah, sniper's gonna have to go get it. Remember, it was 3, 5, 7, 7, 7, 5, 3. Yeah, so if the sniper moves to here, sniper can get it. 2, 3.
I'm all over it.
Still in dense smoke. Now we're gonna give you some hollow. And we're gonna engage ya. Hollow, hollow.
Adjusting sights.
Gonna take the 75. Yeah, some damage, it helps. Quilleri writes, Biggs, I've had a lot of wine. Love you, bud. I love you, viewer. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying your wine. Probably gonna suppress this muton with Van Dorn. Blood Cool does give aim bonuses. I thought it only gave other stat bonuses. I didn't think it did aim. Let's try and finish you off, I think. Nice.
Finish him.
So that's down to 3 mutons and 1 seeker. I think it's will and mobility. I don't think it's aim. Unless you can confirm that for me. I'd be very interested if you could. That's very interesting if so. I want to get the engineer to go stand in front of the sniper in case... I mean, technically... Yeah, but the engineer has a better chance at living. I don't want a sniper to get shot is the point. Medic can go chill over here on this right side loss as well.
Heading for that location.
I don't think it's aim. I don't think it's aim. Anyway. So now, Hopeless Dreamer comes back to here. We're going to suppress you first.
Enemy is...
Then what we're going to do... is bring you back to here. And I'm probably going to move the infantry over to the left to be ready to engage the left muton that's about to move up on us.
Heading to that location. Got it covered.
Watching for activity.
Overwatch. Aye, boss. I'll take care.
So that muton that's suppressed is going to sit still. This muton's going to come and take a shot at us. Another shot into our gunner. Good dodge.
Incoming.
There's going to be one more muton coming in. But we've limited it to 3 for this turn. This might hit. This just by odds should hit. Whoa! That is... What the fuck? Why are you not tanking? Holy shit! Please. Ah, come on. Fuck, really? That's unfortunate. Sorry, why do you only have 1 DR? Because you're not in cover. Because I forgot all the tankiness of gunners comes from being in cover. So now it's time to get more aggressive, because our main tank isn't able to do the main tanking job, plus there's always the chance we draw an ambush pod at this point, which fucks us. So it's time to get more aggressive here. We need to get flanks. We need to get big flanks going. Big flanks, big spanks. We need to re-smoke. Van Dorn can only see you, but Van Dorn's also going to suppress that muton again. Where is my engineer and can we grenade that shit? I want to say yes. If we run up in dense smoke, we can grenade both these mutons. So it's time to be aggressive, I think. We'll move up, nade that cover, blow them asses up. And then if we do it right, the gunner could even help? Maybe. That muton would Overwatch, just Scout go first. Yeah, that muton would be on Overwatch now. For sure. Can I heal you? Yeah, I mean, I can heal you and then you can take another shot too. Plus, I can command. Okay. So, you want to go like... here. With the Scout.
Moving.
Wait, does that keep loss on you? Yeah. Ah, fuck. That's why we need Aegis. Yeah, it does lose you again. Okay, I need... The medic's gonna have the double smoke. I need just Sewell to get rid of these fucks. I need to get rid of this fuck too. Zang.
This one is finished.
Finished. I can move and heal you. but you will straight die to a muton shot on a 50. We can't really. This is dangerous. Okay. But I need to deal with you. I need to kill you. I need that grenade. I need that grenade. I need that grenade. 3... Wait, the scout's gonna move again, so the scout's gonna come back. As long as you're suppressed with dense smoke, you won't be able to do much to me. So Jasul's gonna charge. We're gonna do one of these ones. Charge! Blow that shit up. I think best bet for gunner. No double tap is probably a suppression. That's not ideal. I can move the sniper and heal you instead. But it's probably better to just shoot with the sniper, isn't it? We're gonna dense smoke both of y'all. 74, you haven't got double tap. If the scout engages, you get hollow targeting here. We need to kill them all. So Van Dorn is going to suppress again, that's for sure, Z's. Let's do that right away.
Enemy is...
You can smoke with the medic here. It just requires we kill all these mutons. If we don't kill all the mutons, we have big problems. Either way, I think you move the sniper to the huff cover.
Got it.
65. You have command as well for another infantry. On a 74... probably hollow the back one. So we probably 74 the front. That is not what we needed. Not at all. Oh, we have 2 shots. Bless. Right, this is, laser pistol is better, I think. No. No DPC. Please follow up. Thank you. Seeker is gone, it's just these 2 mutons left. Now we hollow target and we try to gauss you down. Right, let's go, gamers. We've got a hollow target here. He shoots Scott, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger. Ooh! That's good.
I'm all out.
Now last muton is suppressed. The only issue is that Jasul is in the open, but with dense smoke plus suppression, you should be safe. 3, 5, 7, 7, 7, 5, 3. 3, 5, 7, 7, 7, 5, 3. I can smoke the 3 people in the most danger. If you're on the one that says I need that GMG in an FPS game, the best I can offer you... Actually, remind me afterwards. You've shot the PKP in armor, right? Pretty close. PKP, that's right. Let's go through them first, though. So we're gonna double suppress you. We're gonna smoke out. So this has to be very precise. It's 3, 5, 7, 7. So left tile of the seeker body. 7, 5, 3. That's wrong. Hang on. 3, 5, 7, 7. On the seeker body. 7, 5, 3. 3. Wait, but then the sniper doesn't have smoke. Shit. The scout's not in... The scout's not in sight, and the muton shouldn't run suppression. Shouldn't. So maybe I just need to smoke. Or even consume an officer charge here. I could smoke back here, and consume an officer charge for Jasul to fall back. Then nobody gets shot this turn. not even a chance of being wounded. Because it's still a 20% to hit Jasul, which is not good. I should use command here to fall back. That's what I should do. So we would go 3... well, we'll just smoke everyone here again. And then just Scout doesn't get smoked, but that should be okay. That's the plan, I think. So we're going to suppress you as well.
Blasting the target.
We're going to smoke everyone, we're going to command. And then with cover and suppression, you should not be able to hit that sniper. 3... 7. Just put it in the middle, it should get everyone, right?
Everything by the numbers.
Jasul return.
That's affirmative.
They move. They die. They're falling back.
Great. Great. Now we're just gonna fuck your life up.
Enemy is back.
Hollow.
This.
Let's have the sniper fall back.
Headed there now.
And instead, we'll put Zhang into place to engage next.
On reserves. I missed the target.
Missed the target. Gonna heal that gunner.
Just tahan a bit longer, okay? Aye, aye, Commander. Back online. Rock and roll.
Ready to engage. Back online. Roger that. Scan it.
I'm gonna try and mop this up.
I'll keep him locked down.
Still first UFO? Yeah, still first operation.
Negative.
There you go.
I'm not sure how long I can maintain this.
Very close to friendly fire.
I need to reload. Aim.
Time for a 9 crit, Zhang. Or maybe just hunker, because I really don't want to... I really don't want to consume another smoke here, I don't think. I want to keep that smoke if I can. So let's heal you up.
Ayo, like that also one medic already.
Eyes on the prize.
Roger that. Scanning. Roger that. Scanning.
Enemy is back. I'm out.
Hell yeah, there you go.
Burning through ammo fast.
First contact is down. Fucking hell. And you can see what I meant there by how important it was to prepare that properly, because you can see how long it took us to deal with this muton in heavy cover, because our squad is not all Master Sergeants. It took multiple turns for just one muton there. The only reason this went well for us is because we lured them out of heavy cover. We lured them into positions where they didn't have good cover, where they were going to get flanked easily. And where we didn't allow them to get good heavy cover grenades or shots on us. And even then, we actually almost lost someone, you know? We could only really take one shot there, so... You know, it was slow, but I think it was all very necessary. And keep in mind, we killed a muton on Overwatch too, twice. on activation. I mean, shit's just rough right now. Until we get Titan Armor, we have to play with very little risk. Titan Armor is soon. Hopefully this month we're getting Titan Armor, or hopefully next month we're getting Titan Armor. Once the whole squad is in Titan Armor, we can start playing more aggressively again. Once we get a Shogun mech, we can start playing aggressively again. Until we get a Titan and Shogun, we're gonna have to be slow, because we see what happens when we're not right now. You wipe a whole squad, and then what's slower than a 3-hour crash medium is starting again a 150-hour campaign. So we don't want to do that. Titan Shogun Copium. Yeah. It's gonna be a bit of that. So, speaking of which, very careful here. Just do, get a heal in and go reloads. Let's get that sniper. Let's get the sniper healing here.
Headed there now.
Now that was the big roaming pod. That's hopefully given us a lot of map control. Because I think that was the only pod that was patrolling over here. Well, I mean, I can't hear Floater's footsteps, so maybe it wasn't. We'll see. So now we're going to heal you up.
You're good to go.
So almost good to go. Not quite. Just make do with the medkits we've got.
Reloading now. I'm watching for them.
That's affirmative. Roger that. Scanning. Eyes peeled, Commander. Heading out.
It was definitely a big pod, so it was good to deal with that safely.
Come get some.
Now, with that flank, and it was a flank, with that flank kind of dealt with, hopefully we're going to have an easier time rootin' tootin' out that floater pod. And he says hopefully because he's not sure, but hopefully.
On my way.
You know what? Move to there. Have the infantry step up.
I'm on it, Commander.
We've got to use cover more now.
I feel, Commander.
We want the cover now. He says not using cover.
Location confirmed.
Affirmative. Bangs out.
Oh yeah.
Moving to Overwatch.
I am ready.
I'm back in the fight.
You can see that the Muton's aim is too good now. We can't really afford to stand in the open with dense smoke anymore against them, I think. Not without Titan. And
Hello?
not ideally.
Who's out there?
But, on the other hand, it's not a good option. I forget it's not a good option because it works fucking better than it should. But it was our best option here, I think. I think any other cover use here, they get the full cover flank and we just die. I think this was better.
That's affirmative.
I'm proud of myself. I think that was a good engagement.
Heading
Actually,
there now.
good for me.
Okay. Eyes peeled, Commander. Overwatch. Aye, aye. See them?
We have eyes on the target.
I'm watching for them.
I rushed into the wrong gun. Problem. Switch to next gun. See, now I was talking about Battletech Advanced. It has friendly fire, by the way, as an option you can toggle on, which the dev
Moving out.
recommends you to not turn on until you've got more experience with the mod. Was that our first pod? That was our first pod! We've done it. We've killed them.
Heading there now.
The game is over. Mission complete, boss.
In motion.
Now that we've dealt with the flanking pod, we can use this corner more. Unless I get flanked by floaters again, in which case I'm gonna scream! Ah!
Overwatch.
Hopefully that was
Aye,
our
aye.
flank pod. Hopefully there won't be any more flankers.
Roger that. Over here. Aye, aye.
Scan it. I'll handle it.
Yeah, it was a little heavy on the medkits.
Something's moving over
But we
there.
only popped 2 smokes. It's decent, as long as the next pod isn't too much bigger. You're really also seeing how important concealment and battle scanners are. We kind of had to fight it that way because we didn't have concealment. If we had concealment, the scout just sits here and you just squad sight GMG the entire time and you know when they get close enough you have to smoke. That tree is still full cover, don't be fooled. It still fucks up this area. But
On it.
I think we can move back to those stone walls now.
Rubber's on the road and the kids are in the back seat.
I'm moving to that position. Heading to that location.
Yes, sir. On the move.
So this is a better formation. We're happier now because we've got...
Yes,
Our sniper is properly screened. Fanny says that with how heavy the medkit usage is, I actually think Shogun should carry Restoration Mist, as your engagement range makes very little opportunity to use other mech secondaries. That is an interesting concept, because if we're not using proxy mines, and if you have collateral damage instead of the alien grenades, I mean, alien grenades are still useful to bring the grenade mortar. How many items do you get to pick from? Because yeah, it probably would be difficult to employ the flamethrower. It would be an anti-melee, it would be an anti-charge tool. It's like 40k shit. You deploy the flamethrower when the crystalids are charging you. Up to 3. I could see flamethrower, alien grenade, and restoration mist, yes. Depending on how much it heals on a Shogun. Smallbox Nukin says, jumping in to say hi from work and happy missions aren't suck-ass tonight, gonna have to catch the VOD. The mission is slow, but going well so far, thank you.
We'll go.
Yes, boss. I'll take care of it.
Affirmative.
We
Covering
have eyes
now.
on the target.
I'll be watching.
Overwatch. Yes, boss. I'll take care of it. Roger. I've got my eyes on. Quiet.
Use proxies on the Shogun and they go well. So even without the archer, you think proxies are still good on Shoguns? I always thought you had to run archers to really make them work. And are you talking 1.0?
On my way. As
Let's
fast
run
as
the
I
gunners
can.
over here.
Confirm coordinates.
Let's make some room for support troops back
Roger
here.
that. Moving.
Probably gotta run the sniper up.
Got it. Moving. I'm Overwatch.
Roger that.
Scanning.
Scanning. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
They're useful because you can one for all and lay proxy. Can also area deny by trapping cover. Yeah. I feel like the nade launcher would be better. But nade launchers can't overwatch. Like in this example, proxy launcher would have been useful, yes. But it just depends on the damage. Like, they need to do so much damage to be useful is the thing.
That's affirmative.
If you put proxy mines down, do aliens avoid them? Like, can you trap cover as in aliens just won't go to them? Well, I guess if the proxy mine blows up, the cover should blow up, right? The nade launcher and proxy have the same range, and they are only 10% further than a normal grenade throw. Oof. They do avoid them? That's interesting. I don't know, we'll have to evaluate it when we get there, I guess. That's interesting. Interesting to hear. Much to think
Moving
about.
out.
We'll move Zang to here next. Oops, that's not cover. Fuck me.
Solid copy.
Headed there now.
Roger that.
That's true, because then, yeah, you can deny cover to the enemy, you can collateral damage it, you got a lot of cover options there, yeah.
I've got my eyes on. I'll keep my eyes open. Overwatch. Aye, aye. If I see them,
I'm Overwatch.
We have eyes on the target.
And you
There's
don't need
something out
kinetic
there.
strike to do wall breaches, because you've got collateral damage. Though, you can't do single turn breaches, which does suck. But you can make a breach and then clear it yourself. It's still pretty good.
Heading out.
yes, I copy.
Roll up Astro, move you
Closing
here.
on target.
10-4.
Got it covered. I'm watching for
I think people have good points about this, I would say.
Commander. I'll keep a lookout, Commander.
I think some good points have been made for mech loadouts. We'll see when we get there.
Moving.
But I think people are making good points. Solid reasoning and good points. To here next, perhaps, gamers? Zang, Gunner, Anodyne? I think so.
I am ready to go.
Light Geek says Kinetic Strike is the restorative mist of offensive mech abilities. God damn it. Sure.
Okay, boss, I ran.
That makes a lot of sense, and it's okay, you can say
Heading
it.
out.
No, Kinetic Strike never gets Bladestorm, sadly. You must be thinking of OVA, the superior XCOM experience. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't in this
Aye, aye. Roger. I've got my
subpar
eyes on.
game.
Overwatching.
We have eyes on the target.
There's a reason I put it on an OVA to make the fist actually useful. Fist Storm. Also because it's fucking awesome.
What was that sound?
It's great too because it deals with that thing of like when enemies rush the mech and are like, oh, you're cover, and then it's like, no, I'm not, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you.
Heading there now.
Double timing.
Roger that.
You know, Battletech Advanced, and you can tell I'm actually really giddy like a kid to play this mod. Battletech Advanced overhauls melee so that there's different choices for punching, kicking, and charging, which you can do on a sprint, I think. And you can fire all weapons which can fire at short range in your melee. So you can fire your AC-20 in melee, I think. But you can't fire weapons on the section that you use. So if you punch, you can't fire torso weapons, and if you kick, you can't fire leg weapons. But you could kick, I think you could kick and then also shoot your AC-20 at the same time. I'm really excited to play, yeah, SRMs, yeah. I'm really excited to play Battletech Advanced. It sounds really fucking dope. I'm really excited. I want to do it. It sounds so cool. Gun cutter. Mech gun cutter, yes! Yeah, like in tabletop, any limbs fused and melee can't shoot. That's right. Also, you can tell if... You can tell Egan hasn't played Battletech because they're like leg weapons, lol. Yeah, knee guns. Like the cicada. Very important part of warfare.
Stepping off.
Location confirmed.
King Crab AC-20 gun cutter, hell yeah.
Roger that. Scanning for
I'm covering that area.
Aye, look out. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
What's OVA? I feel so lost here. Sorry, OVA is my XCOM 2 mod. Operators versus aliens. Is what it is. Sorry. We're talking all sorts of nonsense right now, aren't we?
Hauling ass.
Sorry, gamers. Yeah, it's pretty cool, hey. I'm a bit biased, but I think it's pretty cool.
Moving out.
I just think it's neat. Can I please have Jasul over to here?
Hauling ass. Yes, I copy.
Have Kairos to here.
I'll keep a lookout, Commander. Eyes open.
It's interesting nonsense? Good. Yeah, I know when you first join and you were like mid-mission, mid-campaign, mid-stream, it's like, what the fuck is anyone talking about here? I know it can be a bit like that.
Affirmative.
We have a lot of acronyms and
Let's do this.
memes. It's actually one thing I've heard a lot about this channel is people going like, it's actually not super newbie friendly because like, what the fuck is going on half the time when you join? Just shouting like Battle Brothers stream when no one knows what's going on. I need like a, that's why I have Jeff, that's right. Jeff is my lore master, my lore adjutant.
I'm watching for them.
Moving to Overwatch.
Allies anytime.
Ew, that's my flank. Did I not activate? I am so fucking lucky. Run. Oh, if I'd stayed here, it would have been an easier engagement. Was that heavies? Clip! Where's Barley? Clip! Intel. Intel department. Was that heavy floaters there? Racer Cowan says, I still don't know why rats. I've been here 71 months. Rimworld. Rat 31. I think it was like 5 to 6 normal floaters. How is a new person supposed to understand the hung system? You just can't. No, you just can't. That's true. Rat 31 ate beagles crops when no one else would. How do I engage here? Cover, 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 cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I can take this without activating outsiders, I can fight along this a ways. Though floaters could potentially go high, so you want to watch out for that. Let's check out if I can take this cover. Yes, okay. So we reposition now. The gunners. We want one gunner here. One gunner over here.
Affirmative.
Zang.
Already there.
It would be ideal to get heavy smoke ready, but I didn't, because I'm stupid. Folk jerk. Start running back.
10-4. That's affirmative.
Yes, I copy. Moving.
Get the fuck out of there.
I'm on it.
Moving to Overwatch.
Rats. Is that actually a good screenshot here, Trigger? No, that's our, it is a good screenshot, but that's our art for the armor group. Yeah, Splatoon has a description. So basically, I was playing RimWorld of Twitch integration where it was possible to buy me things and they drop into the map. and I had left myself a confusing note. I forgot why I'd written for myself on my computer, like a yellow sticky note digitally that said "buy rat in caps." So when we played RimWorld, soon after, around the same time, everyone bought me shitloads of rats, and it was just rats dropping from the sky, and there was like 400 rats. It was just insane. They would keep buying rats, and I would keep killing the rats because they ate all my fucking crops. They were pests. Anyway, I eventually found out the reason I noted myself buy rat was because I wanted to buy a Twitch skin from League of Legends, who is a rat. Yeah, there was also beer. People were dropping in beer, marijuana, and rats. And the rats were... The map was just littered in rats, and rat corpses and beer and marijuana, and the rats were getting pregnant, fucking each other, and the rats were getting drunk off the beer and high off the marijuana. And then there was a toxic fallout, which is like the whole world goes nuclear, so we had to stay inside our bunker base, and all the rats were getting irradiated. So you had rats that were like... And they were starving, by the way, because there was no food. So you had like these starving, pregnant, irradiated, high, stoned, drunk rats. And then it rained, and then one of the rats went and chewed one of the power cords outside in the toxic fallout, or like they killed a boom rat on top of the power cord and it blew up. Either way, one of the rats blew up my power cord, so then I had to go out into the irradiated fallout, or I lost power to my entire base. And I can't remember what I did, what Boot did. And I had like a fucking, like a cave filled with like dying rats because I couldn't go out to eat food, and the rats had eaten all my fucking crops. And all I had was the rats at this point, so I was just slaughtering the rats and eating them to survive. It was fucked. It's on VOD. There's a highlight for it. Oh, is that the clip? A Legends Born Rat 31? Is this where Rat 31 does it? I'll put this on stream if it is. Yeah, Boot ended up building like a covered walkway to the cable, that's right. Let me see this clip. Is this what I think it is? RimWorld was so good. RimWorld is an amazing game. It's not loading for me though. Here we go. A Legend is Born Rat 31. Because the rats were just named with numbers. Because there were so many of them. So you had like Rat 69, Rat 140. And then everyone just started saying like, because it became like this class thing where it was like, Beagle, let the rats inside your compound from the nukes. And I was like, no, I can't, because they'll eat all my... And then it became like this communism or like allegory, like I was in the ivory tower letting the rats die. So then chat decided they were the rats, and that the rats were heroes for trying to live and fight me. But I can't get this clip to load, sadly. Oh, here we go. Oh, they'd come and break my power. That would get Boot out there. Needs treatment. No! What have you done? Rat 31, what? Rat 31, what have you done? You piece of shit! Bad rat! Yeah, now I gotta get out there. Rat 31 fought a boom rat, which explodes when they die, and left it bleeding out next to my power source. That's right. Leaving me basically a time bomb. Fucking rat. So everyone decided that Rat 31 is a hero.
What was that sound?
I think my response, along with the allegory chat was going with, was then to bring Rat 31 and only Rat 31 inside, because Rat 31 had become a symbol and a movement leader against me. So I brought Rat 31 into the ivory tower as the chosen rat, and gave Rat 31 special privileges in order to delegitimize Rat 31 as a political leader, and turn chat against Rat 31. But of course, chat saw me doing it in real time, so it didn't work that well. They just hated me more for attempting that. That's right, I tried to co-opt the rat leadership with middling results. Union buster, that's right, basically. I basically did rat union busting, yes. Sorry. I did do that.
Location confirmed.
Okay, what are we doing here? What's my ideal positioning? Probably like... Can I rest it here? Let's bring Zhang back around. and take this spot.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. Yes,
We have eyes on the
Roger.
target.
I've got my eyes on.
Here we go. Oh, there's a heavy. Gonna take that heavy cover. 1, 2, 3.
No joy here.
7, 6.
My man snapped it.
There's 2 heavies. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have 6 floaters here.
Damn it.
1, 2.
Damn it.
Was that 6? They all fucking broke loss. Holy shit, genius. I think that was 6. Oh my god, genius level floaters. They all broke loss. So there's a heavy with broken loss. That's a huge problem because that one's gonna grenade me. Massive problem. Oh yeah, the rats held the line when 200 people sieged the base as well. That's right. A siege came for us with like, yeah, like fucking 40 people, and then the rats were allied. Because they were technically my pets. They were technically part of the colony. So then they started shooting the rats, which is the only reason Boot managed to single-handedly kill the invaders, because the rats were cannon fodder. That was so fucked. The floaters from the land and smaller back for blood. They literally are. Bro, they literally are. And I need to deal with that. I need to... What am I gonna do, bro? I can maybe blow your cover up. You're gonna get grenaded though. I gotta get Hopeless Dreamer out of there. But then you're still gonna get grenaded. Your cover's gonna blow up. It's gonna be awful. I can't really do a fighting retreat. This is a good line. If I fall back, I run out of good cover. I have to fight. I have to fight here. Sun Tzu said that. You gotta watch out for the, they can fucking Overwatch in behind you now, too. We know that now. So we gotta watch that. The scout should really come back and be ready to help the sniper out of that jam. That rat jam. So we gotta hold position. We're gonna engage with the hollow. Wait, wasn't I gonna grenade first? I'm so stupid. Fuck, I could've just killed everyone doing that without thinking hard enough. I could've just killed everyone. I might have just murdered everyone. I need to sit still to the self-smoke. I need to self-smoke, run Hopeless Dreamer away. Okay. This is just what we gotta do. This is just what we gotta do. We gotta self-smoke. Three, 5, 7, 7.
Everything by the numbers.
Gonna self-smoke here. I'm so stupid, I'm so stupid. Why did I do it that way? I'm so silly, I'm so stupid. Go throw that grenade and try to get their cover gone.
Frag out.
Yes, good. Ah, I'm so stupid. Why did I do it that way? I'm so silly. It's better.
Everything by the numbers.
I hate being such a dumb motherfucker. Finish them off. This one be floated down, that's good. Amusingly, you can't see this floater from there, which is... Ah, that damn tree ruins this map. Ah, damn. Alright, time for a sniper shot here. Shit.
Missed.
70. Fuck.
Join.
3 basic floaters and 1 heavy left, I think. Scout needs to be over here to prepare to help the sniper out of a jam.
Moving out.
I think we reposition Van Dorn so that Van Dorn doesn't get this destructible cover blown up. So you probably reposition Van Dorn to this spot.
Affirmative.
And then we need to smoke you lot as well. Oh god, you scared me! I don't know, you just, the way you came in like, who's in Baby J? I just wasn't expecting it, you fucking scared me. Yeah, but it's scary, it's like if I was sitting here playing my headset on and you walked up behind my chair and went, who's in Baby J? I'll be like, what the fuck? I couldn't, I heard you first. Could I please have a sausage sandwich? Wow! Okay, love you. I gotta get a new headset, this one's so fucked. It's gonna be like a one-mission stream, by the way, folks. I'm living out here, man. I'm fucking living. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 3, 5, 7, 7, 7, 5, 3. 3, 5, 7, 7. Back right to Zhang. Back left to Zhang.
Smoke screen on.
At the risk of returning the Battle Brothers chat, I've sent you a short video. Well, as long as it's not about coming, I think it's fine.
Moving out.
Full... I'm gonna hunk around a dime, actually. I'm gonna hunk around a dime. That should be fine, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think a heavy floater should be able to move more than 14 mobility, right? Let me see. How goes Jamart? You want to see more RPOCs? You gotta ask her. You gotta get her doing it. Be fine unless heavy floater decided to nade. Yeah. If heavy floater does decide to nade you, it's probably more important, even though it lowers aggression,
Roger that.
to take a defensive posture here. I agree. You're right. You're right.
Weapons hot.
You know, even for Zhang, it's going to be a potential issue. Speaking of, I think for Zhang, I probably just steady aim here and make the next shot count against a potential flying heavy floater. Or you could be a big dumb idiot like me, I guess. Cool. I love himbo floaters. I identify with them. Several Geese the Petticoat says, is Battle Brothers where you started pronouncing cum like that? I think so.
Got a lot of heat on me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're the best, thank you. Oh, come back here, come back here. Look, look, look. I'm not saying come weird. Look at Kuma. And he was sleeping his head the other way before, just a little bit out. Salsa came up and was like, sniffing at him while he was sleeping. He loves his yurt. He's so cute. We should get 4 yurts and just put them around the house with him. We should get 4 yurts. Kuma is in his yurt chat. He's in his kitty yurt. Jambo brought me a sausage sandwich. Oh. I'm lucky. I'm a lucky man. Okay. Danger zone. So now it's time to kill Heavy Floaton. Heavy Floaton, Heavy Floaton. Die. Oh yeah, we like that. It's a good start to Heavy Floaton die. Welcome to Die, Heavy Floaton. Hell yeah!
Confirmed. Go rounds.
Oh my god! I'm a big daddy and I've earned a bite of my sausage sandwich after that. That was an amazing shot. This is for you, Fugjuk. I'm sorry, and this is why I said Fugjak's not bad, he's just inexperienced. Fugjak's really good. He is consistently actually really fucking good. Okay, time to slaughter you. Goodbye.
Target disabled.
SWS says the vid I sent you is titled EE Cummings weapon, by the way, so you may be disappointed. What the fuck? What have you sent me? What on earth have you sent me? Right. What is this? God fucking oh, delete feature! Nice! Very, very timely. I see. Having moderation reflect XA. Very necessary. Nice. Anti-gamer feature. SWF. You are probably creating the greatest software ever made. SUS has literally reminded me to implement it with the Cummings discussion. He's a hero, folks. Carefully, he's a hero. RSWF, be careful now.
Heading to that location.
Let's have you fall back
Got it.
further.
Right away. Okay. Overwatch. Aye aye.
What are we gonna do? I think we're gonna do a little bit of suppression, actually. We're gonna do a little bit of...
Enemy is
I'll be watching.
Knight says, what if XChat takes over the nuclear arsenal and launches all nukes, eradicating humanity? That seems fine. Doesn't seem like a huge deal. You can even see that one. Is that you? Yeah, you can see that one. Okay, cool, cool. Just kidding, folks. I don't want humanity to be eradicated by XA.
My mark.
We don't want that. We was, Gem and I was watching a documentary about sectoids last night, at least the first 30 minutes of it. And it was going into the Cold War and the nukes and shit, and I was having profound thoughts. And by profound, I mean not profound at all, but I was just thinking like, damn, like, 'cause they were going into like the 70,000 nukes and shit. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Y'all, have you ever thought how fucked up it is that nukes exist and we could just like melt the entire planet if we wanted to? I might be the first person who ever thought about this, because I'm kind of a philosopher. But I was watching the CGI sectoid representations in between the Cold War descriptions, and it sprung to me. This is something that I have to tell people now, apparently, on stream. That I was thinking about this last night. Twitch is just Twitter, but you watch me kill aliens as well, I guess. And... Rookie says no, he don't. I'm doing it right now! I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna call you it, several geese. I'll say it. Bitch. Sorry, I didn't want to call you that.
We've got an incoming.
Hey, obvious!
Commander. Guess who?
How you doing? I won't call anyone in the obvious chat a bitch. Never. Goodbye.
Get down here! I don't care if I have all the fun.
Scrojo writes, have you ever tried a precision shot plus ranger plus VPT plus mayhem sniper? I'm sick of seeing your 9 damage sniper hits. 1 shot, 1 kill snipers kill almost anything with 1 shot mid to late game and kill leaders with 1 precision shot. I feel like my infantry do that, and my snipers are here to clean up within the zone. But I don't know. I mean, damage is good, but I feel like in the zone is still something no one else can do.
I'm back in the fight.
And the problem is, what if that 1 shot misses? Well, if in the zone misses too. But yeah. I don't know. That's vanilla. The vanilla way is that big number.
It's killing time.
Back in.
It has been since vanilla since I've seen a precision shot, I believe.
Locked and loaded.
SWF says I built a precision shot sniper first, but I must never use it now because in the zone is too good. I believe that in the zone is too good.
Killing time.
I think that a damage sniper is great, but I think in the zone is just too exceptional. Are we reticent on the Griffin tree? It is true. I'd like to test it. I just don't want to spend 20 missions building a sniper in this high-stakes campaign to find out that it might be wrong when I haven't got a problem that needs solving, because In the Zone does well. Because the thing is, I would probably just bring another infantry instead. Maybe. I mean, the sniper works with gunners. With the squad side, I guess. And breaks up the cover economy. But if I wanted to do big damage, I feel like another infantry might be better. Bounty says, with how you describe you use your sniper, Jaeger might actually be a viable mech to run on this squad. Just having high damage means in the zone more effectively. Maybe. Jaegers get true squad sight, right? But aren't they worse snipers than normal snipers? Because, yeah, the main reason there's a sniper here, and they still do good damage, and the Gauss rifles, the heat Gauss rifle is also amazing, but the main reason we have a sniper is in the zone. They get LMG range squad sight. See, that's the problem. That's not good enough. If you're going to bring a sniper class, bring a motherfucking sniper class. But I mean, it would be cool to have a mech, it's just... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, then the Jaeger could bring 3 items. You could bring Restorative Mist as well and Proxy Mines. Jaeger's in the zone at rank 1. Also a good point to do it with baby snipers, but then you don't get any squad sight at all. If snipers got true squad sight, if Jaeger's got true squad sight, I think maybe. But without true squad sight, I'm probably not going to try one. Yeah, if you bring a baby Jaeger, you'll break your inner zone changes from missing, yeah.
On my way.
I think the thing is that when you lose the ability to take cover with the sniper, and you become such a target, like, you really need a big pro to that con.
Good to go.
I don't really know what the point of a Jaeger is over a sniper, except I guess you get in the zone sooner, so if you haven't got any Master Sergeant snipers, like... Without true squad sight, they still good to hang out with the gunners, don't they? Since tanky means they can be more aggressive. I mean, they are tankier than a sniper, but I don't think they're tanky enough to rock the front line still, right? And then heat just obliterates them. So I feel like the sniper is just going to be better than the Jaeger, do you know what I mean?
Aye, aye, Commander.
Like, the purpose of going mech is either getting new options or getting tankier, and I don't believe the Jaeger does either.
I feel, Commander.
I think it's just a shittier sniper. Like a marksman rifle mech.
I'm on it.
Like, maybe I could just build a marksman rifle scout, you know? And go, like, low profile, and instead of concealment, I run a second scout with a marksman rifle in the zone, you know? Can I do that?
Bangs out.
SWF says VPT for Jaeger is competing with lock and load, which is also very bad for in the zone. Yeah, well, there you go as well.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. It's shooting time.
So I don't know.
Shh. You hear that?
What the fuck? There was another flutter? What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck?
Damn it.
I thought I killed them all, shit. Or did I just get distracted by the E. Cummings video? Wait, how many have I killed? I forgot counting. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh shit, there's more floaters. How many floaters are still alive? 2? 1, 2... There was 6, wasn't there? There might actually be 2 floaters still alive. I think I just forgot we went out of contact because I checked that video while I had broken loss. Oops. You killed 5 when we're really close. Did I kill 5? I trust Bounty. I trust everything Bounty says. I don't think. I just do what Bounty says. Just one more really close. The one we just saw, you mean, right, Bounty? You're talking about the one we just saw, of course.
I'm rolling. Heading there now. Heading there now.
Affirmative.
One body you
Moving
didn't
out.
count is the one that charged you when I watched 10 too. Okay. So this should be the last floater then.
I'm watching for
We're
them.
green to go. Roger. I've got my eyes on you.
Covering now.
Hello, hello. But you don't trust Bounty enough to build a Jaeger? I'm thinking about it purely because Bounty said it. If Bounty says it, it might be a good idea. No shit.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Cardo de Lopez says, I treat Jaegers kind of like assaults within the zone instead of snipers. Yeah, but aren't they, like, not tanky at all is the problem? If you could build Jaegers to be tanky, I would super agree. Having a tanky mech within the zone sounds fucking awesome. But I don't think you can build them tanky is the whole problem. So that's what I mean, you know, they're going to be worse at sniping than a sniper, and they're not tanky enough to rate it as a mech, you know what I mean? So why build them?
Overwatching.
Roger. I've got my eyes on the move.
You can give up aggression or square pipe side for damage control, which is still worse than what will survive. Is squad sight true squad sight though, or is it still the 8-tile squad sight? Because unless there's a way to get true squad sight on them, I just don't see it. I just don't see them being good.
Yes, boss.
Eyes on the target.
Thank you, Rangy. I just don't see that being good. On a mech that is not tanky enough to frontline, you have a frontline or backline, like that's gonna be a midline mech, and I just don't see it. Like, I think they could be good, but I don't think they can be good enough for Longward, you know what I'm saying?
I'm rolling.
I think they can be good, but not good enough to cut it. I would rather take an in-the-zone marksman rifle scout, I think, instead. And then you're going to get a lot more value out of that anyway. Because now you have 2 lightning reflexes, so you got redundancy. Do you know what I'm saying? You're getting more out of that, I feel.
Yes, sir.
Everything by the numbers.
Heading for that location. Moving out.
You're going to be able to bring, you know, other shit. You can, yeah.
We have eyes
But I
on
wouldn't
the
do it on my
target.
main scout because you need that concealment. If concealment was against in the zone, different story. Scouts suddenly become way better.
Come get
But, you know, it's a painful balancing choice, but it's probably the right one that Johnny Lump made to make concealment go against in the zone. Because having both those perks is obviously what you want, and I guess that's why he doesn't let you have it.
Heading there now.
Hello. I should have flanked you properly. It's okay, I still can. Welcome to
Going
die,
there now.
motherfucker.
Missed the target.
Oh, that's not the shot that
confidence is
kills you.
shaken.
This is.
It is done. Yes, Commander.
You can always get concealment as a gene mod. No, you can't. No, you're thinking of vanilla.
Position confirmed.
Concealment is built from the vanilla gene mod.
Roger that. Affirmative.
We have eyes on the target.
It's just a rework. Oh, mom. Sausage's so good.
Heading to that location.
I think we're done.
I am ready to go.
Time to push the outsiders, I think.
Good to go.
We have eyes on the target.
Ready to engage. Eyes on the prize.
Overwatch. Roger that. Scanning for hostiles. Roger that. Scanning for hostiles. What's making that noise?
Doctor says, have you seen this yet? Amazing. Let me see. What is this? What is this? What is this? Mutons go wee. Let's see.
Placing explosive.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's very Gmod. I like that. Here, while I'm here on the videos too, I can show you this. This is what I was talking about before, Bjorn. Bjorn, have you tried? You wanted
Oh yes, scene.
You want the Gauss machine gun in an FPS. Have you tried this gun?
Scene. Ready.
Third say.
They dropped to the ground.
I want to fire.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my god, that sounds so good.
Bravo's engaging contact.
It's not quite the same noise, but it is satisfying. Oh my god, this gun sounds so fucking good. Jeff's down. Rip Jeff.
Getting a hit from 200 in the tree line.
Oh, there's better definitely behind you.
Eagle, I got Jeff.
This is final suppression.
get him up.
That's at the end. That's when we were getting the helicopter coming in.
Fighting retreat, direct south, riverbed.
Yep, keep coming south. We're gonna have to get on this bird quick.
Bravo 1, fighting retreat.
We're just gonna have them land to our south. Land almost directly to our south.
He's moving.
We're at the windmill.
Let's move. He's moving. Noise.
We have a smoke trail of our current leader, so
It's a really good noise. I love PKP is my new favorite gun. While we're in video time, have you shown the Uber charge video sending out back? Oh no, I haven't. Where is that one again? Okay, send it to me again, SWF. I'll show everyone the Uber charge. Should upload the entire mission. That was great. Yeah, I probably will. I recorded it all. Suppressor energy problem. Yeah, I like the suppressors because it just fits in everyone else being suppressed.
That's affirmative.
What do you sent me here, STF? Yeah, thank you. Let me show you the Uber charge, y'all. Whoop. This is one of the commands that's coming in for XCOM Twitch integration. He was very distractible. No, I just want to show you all this. This is really cool. So this is like one of the commands you'll be able to buy, I think, for Ratcoin or money or who knows what. However we do the Twitch integration for enemies or for every raffle. I think if you raffle an alien or you raffle an XCOM. I don't know. Probably. I don't know if all of these I'll turn on. Because honestly, I don't know if I want someone to be able to raffle like an enemy alien and then go, I'm invincible this turn. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, fuck it. I gotta do a fun campaign of all the options on, right? I gotta do a fun run that is just, you can do that shit. I'm just gonna have like, a kind of more serious run where probably a lot of the options are off, but you have like XA and all that shit, and I gotta run like a separate campaign that's just like all the fucking shit on. And then I make you pay like $50 to invincible your unit. That'd be so fucked though, because you get a muton, right? You get like a muton like a berserker, and you'd go, oh, this is it, he's fucked. And you'd invincible that muton berserker, and then the muton berserker's AI runs in the other direction for no reason. And you go, I paid money for that. Paid money for that. Imagine how mad you would be if you like spent even like $1, 50 cents on like an option for your AI you got raffled as, and then they decide they're gonna have some AI bug, they're gonna drop a penny. Fuck, I would feel bad. I would feel actual bad.
Will do.
He's getting away with the bilk.
On my way.
Scammed.
Confirm coordinates.
Have a campaign where all the options are turned on, but we run another all abilities random campaign where troops can end up with talents like 5 tiers early. Oh my god.
Okay, boss, I read.
But this is the gacha thing. You're doing gacha. That's when you run.
On my way.
What you do is it's training roulette, but if you don't like the perks your soldier rolled for that level, at level up promotion screen, you pay $5. And you reroll. And you reroll your training roulette. That's a gacha.
Okay.
We've joked about it before, but that is literally
Location
a
confirmed.
very implementable XCOM gacha.
I'm over on scanning.
People just paying $500 to roll in the zone at Squatty.
Moving to Overwatch. I feel, Commander.
Imagine like being so rich, like you'd come in, you'd roll your whole tree at once, right? So you'd look at your whole tree, you'd come in,
And it'd be like, oh my god, this guy's role is so good. He's got fucking in the zone at Lance Corporal. He's got he's got fucking blast padding, and the guy re-rolls it. Because it's like, you know, I want to get in the zone and lock and load and blast padding. And I don't want these two perks here to be on the same level because I don't want to have to spend ability points on it. You're like, what the fuck? Yeah, you know, I work in IT. Yeah, my dad works in oil, so it's not really a big deal. I can just keep re-rolling.
Watching for activity.
I feel, Commander. Overwatch. I am ready.
Have eyes on the target.
Yeah, I got Bladestorm, but I didn't get Shadow Step, so... Oh, shit.
I don't think
No, they're
we're
inside.
alone out here.
Exclamation mark OC. Right, so they're right here. As someone who's in IT, fair. I've been friends with, like, 2 to 3 people who work in IT, and they have all been disgustingly fucking rich.
I'm on it, Commander.
And completely just throw their money around.
Heading out.
They get paid so much, and they just do whatever the fuck they want with it.
Double time it.
Put it to you this way, because obviously they played games too. I think I've had like 2 big friends I can think of who worked in IT, and they were the biggest whales when it came to gaming. I think. At least one, definitely. I don't know about the other.
Got it. Right away.
Beether says, as someone in IT, if I didn't have kids, I'd pretty much have fuck you money. Yeah.
Heading out.
That's my understanding of IT. Hopeless Dreamer says, Beagle, that's just people in IT being so broken that they think Wayne's a good idea. No! No, I've seen how much those friends spent on MMOs. No. It's not just wanting to do it, it's having the money.
I feel, Commander.
Come get some. If they move, they die. Solid copy.
Well, this is buy a name change for $10 to do bulk discounts. I mean, at this point, I would have to make my own storefront with gems. Eurofavor says, look, I work in software development and drunkenly gifting 50 subs at 2 AM is the only thing that makes me feel alive. Oh.
I'm rolling.
Oh. Oh, Euro.
Headed there now. As you
See,
wish.
I've been doing it wrong this whole time. I've been making fun of people in STEM and, like, IT.
Affirmative. Tracking.
I've been doing it wrong. I need to encourage
Losing
more of
target
these
now.
people to my channel, clearly.
I'm on the move.
So I can buy a houseboat.
Yes, I copy. Moving to Overwatch. See them?
Overwatch. If they move, they
Stream
die.
till 2 AM Euros though.
Roger. I've got
By the sound of it, I just need to make friends with, like, one of Euro's friends, subtly.
Hello? Who's out there?
And then whenever Euro, like, drinks on a given night, I just do a 24-hour stream.
I'm on the move.
Egan says, Beagle, you can't try to help them, you need to encourage the whales. Oh, no, you took that the wrong way. I'm not saying encourage IT people here to help them. I'm saying encourage them here to exploit them. No, you've misunderstood.
As you wish.
No, sorry, I'm not nice. Wrong, no, I meant to take their money.
Aye, Commander.
Astro Ambulance says, as someone whose uncle owns a boat, do you not under any circumstances buy a boat? My family had a boat when I was a baby, and we lived on a fucking bay.
I am ready to go.
We lived on Baronier Bay.
Heading
Was
to
it
that
Buccaneer Bay?
location.
Baronier Bay. You could walk down from my house.
Sir.
The house had sandstone. It was 2-story. Of course.
On the move.
You had like a multi-tiered, like 3-tiered garden. You walked down from the house, off the balcony, from the pool, down to the beach, which was about a minute's walk from the house. We had a little private jetty down there with a boat.
I'll be watching.
My family was very rich.
Scanning. Roger. I want my eyes on
On
it.
the prize.
Like, not like elite, like in politics rich, but like really, really fucking wealthy, upper class rich.
Good to go.
Didn't know your family worked in IT. No, they were both pilots, like I said. Yeah, my mom had a helicopter, exactly. How do you think you had a helicopter, exactly?
I am on it.
Stoop says, you know what they say about boats? The best days of owning it are the day you buy it and the day you sell it. I don't know what they say about boats, because unlike my parents, I do not have that much money. And I don't own one, and I don't have a desire to.
On my way.
Yeah, no, I was brought up very rich. Very, very rich.
Moving out.
In motion.
Himfordorf says your parents might have been filthy rich, but my dad was a verbally abusive alcoholic fisherman. Oh wait, that's not a one-up. That's not a one-up. I just feel bad for you now, Himfordorf. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes, I copy. On the move. Moving
Well,
to
then I'm not
Overwatch.
inheriting any wealthy traits.
Moving to Overwatch.
I mean,
I'll be watching.
pretty sure I inherited a lot of those, but like, yeah, as Jeff is saying, as I told Chad about the story of,
I don't think we're alone out here.
I don't remember this, but apparently when I was like 5 or 6, or 7 or something, and we were like flying international, we were put into economy class, because that was the only tickets available. And then, apparently, as a little blonde-haired, blue-eyed child, I looked to my mother and said, I can't take it, mother. I can't take being in economy. I can't handle it.
Headed there now.
Mother.
Overwatching. I feel, Commander.
Calm kids.
Have eyes on the target.
Scanning.
Moving to Overwatch.
I was a really rich kid! To be clear. I mean, I eat fucking 2-minute noodles 1 slurp at a time now, but I was a really, really rich kid. Classic rich kid lefty pipeline, okay? That's what this is. I did not grow up... I grew up very rich. And you're calling him a mother's red flag. I don't think I actually call him mother. That's added after for effect. I don't think that part's real.
We have eyes on the target.
Moving to Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
Hello? Who's out there?
I agree. I do role-playing games, and I write role-playing, text role-playing, and whenever I want to make sure someone knows a character is either really rich or kind of a little bit off, I make them say mother, not mum. Okay, what are you linking, Jeff? I already know what you're linking, don't I? Yeah. We are now linking pictures of my really, really smarmy school ID that I got when I was 14. And also this, and also this one. People like this picture of me. I mean, 14? Yeah, 2004, 14. That's me at 14. If I go, that kid is not 14, that kid is 9. That's me at 14, I'm sorry. Thin Man, did anyone ever do me as a thin man? If you're in a stream starting, like, that's me here, too, in the middle. That's me as a baby, before I looked so rich. But you can't really avoid it once I got older. When I was a little baby, I sort of a little chubby moon face, that's all. The thumbs up is that baby, because that baby's first class. No, I got to like, because this is before 9/11 too. My dad, I got to go on flights when my dad was flying, so I got to go up and like sit in the cockpit just because I'm the pilot's kid. So that was fun.
Heading to that location.
Are they across? They're here. I think they're here.
I feel, Commander. Aye, aye.
We have eyes on the target.
I feel, Commander. I'll take care of it.
Incredon says, have I ever told you that I was so stressed on my first flight that I ended up hearing the first few beats of Sammy's theme from Advance Wars non-stop for an entire goddamn week? That is a really specific and strange Way to handle that. That is interesting.
Heading there now.
Wow. I've not heard that before.
Aye, aye, Commander.
You didn't even main Sammy. I mean, that just makes it even weirder, honestly. Which one is Sammy's theme again? Dun-na, 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 dun-na. That's Sammy's theme, right? It's either Sammy's or Andy's, because Andy's the main guy. But I think it's Sammy's, because Sammy slaps the hardest. Yeah, who did you main, by the way, in Advance Wars? Advance Wars is a good-ass game.
Affirmative.
I made Colin.
Roger that.
Which is funny, and I'm realizing this now in hindsight. I just thought Colin was one of the most powerful characters. But now that I think of it, yeah, as people say, no shit your childhood. Now that I think of it, the entire point of Colin is that, yeah, he's a rich kid. That's right. Yeah, okay. Now I'm getting, yeah, that's, okay. His ability is literally called Power of Money, I forgot that. They took you to the farm. To be fucking clear here.
I'm on the move.
To not hide the privilege here, to be clear, when I say farm, it was like a 1,000-acre property, like.
On Overwatch.
I think it's what the Americans call a ranch.
I feel, Commander. Roger that.
It had
Scanning.
2 airstrips. No, it had an airstrip and a helicopter base somewhere else.
I'll be watching.
Shh. I think I heard something.
I'm telling you, you'll be like, kill Lib because he's a landlord. But I'm just telling you, like, no, like I am the landlord. Just to be clear. I'm very bougie.
Okay, boss.
Into here.
Make ready.
Pickles Billetines.
I'm flanked.
They're
They
trying
are
to
flanking
flank
my
us.
position.
That's right. I will not be spared in the revolution, sadly. Opportunist, lightning reflexes. Okay. Jamble hears some unpleasant truths. Jamble knows everything. Are you kidding? Jamble has to deal with all this shit all the time.
Heading to that location.
Jamble knows everything. Jamble knows way more than you'll ever know. Yeah, this like came up immediately with me and Jamble. I was rightfully teased about it.
I'm on it,
Our old
Commander.
friend Whooper made a lot of fun of Mumsy and the fact that I got flown to school in a helicopter once. Oh, I forgot the capture! Shit! Fuck, I forgot the cap. I forgot I had an arc thrower in this long and impressive mission. Shit.
Affirmative.
Yeah, we kind of, Whooper kind of cut ties with us and cut ties with him because of like sad stuff, and it sucks, but I will always remember the way that he would tease me about that because he had a voice for it. He would say, "Daddy, buy them all, Daddy. I want to hunt them, Daddy." Hey, Ms. Boo, how you doing? First, I'm gonna make sure I can kill both of these enemies. I can definitely kill you with the sniper. The sniper is the control element, so now we want to kill this one.
Affirmative.
I'm gonna go try to shred ya. Give you a little toot toot. Give you a little pop pop. Give you a little whap whap. Easy peasy. And now you're gonna be our control element for this if this doesn't work, because we're going in. We're going in.
Guys, moving.
Stun them, mummy. I want to
Fake
catch
it,
them. Mummy!
Target is still moving.
Kill them, I'm scared!
Excellent work.
Do you think I could find where people used to live on MSFS 2020? Probably. It's a big fucking house.
We didn't leave anything to chance, and it paid off. Excellent work, Commander.
Is it fucked up if I tell you my old street address? Like, well, like, is that rude to the people who live there now by putting undue highlight on it for them? I don't think I'm, like, a big enough celebrity for that to matter, but probably better safe than sorry. It's probably bad to just, like, name a street address. Fuck them. I mean, they're probably rich, so yeah, fuck them. But probably better to air. It just feels icky. Probably better to air off that. In seriousness. No, I was born in Sydney. Hair trigger. Alright, well, that's good for the scout. Good little promotion. What a fun day of XCOM we've had, everyone. Yay! Would it be icky if I just show people where it is, blurry, and take the address off? What if I just show people, like, 100 pixel bitmap of it? No one's gonna find that. I already said where it is, fuck. I mean, I already said where the fuck it is, too. I already said the fucking bay. Nah, let's just not do it. There's no need. Two scientists. One engineer. Just point it in the XCOM world map? Yeah, you got it. $80 for engineers. So I'm pretty close to 120. I should try to get more engineers. Scientists too. I should try to hit this 120 cap, because it's probably going to come into play for this actual game. We create it in Minecraft, then show. Rocky. That's what one of the characters in Jam's new sculpt for me nicknamed my character. Because I got rocks in my brain. It's 120 max. We just found out today is like a soft cap and you get paid after that. Max CC says, I think SWF worked it out that 20 wrecks or corpses are the maximum you'll get asked for in one request, and the minimum continues to go up till it matches. What? Does it reset after you give the request? Miju says set your next RP campaign in the poorly disguised version of your hometown. I do that all the time. I always just do like, okay, it's Brisbane in my head, because I do cities that I know a map of so I can roleplay on the fly well. MaxiC says no. So basically, Rex just get pricier the longer a campaign goes on. That's interesting. MaxiC says it's more like start a campaign, you get asked for 6, then 7, then 8, you know, up to 20, then it sticks there. It's kind of a variable, of course. Okay, so requests just get worse. So France gets worse the longer the campaign goes on in that sense. Or it gets more expensive, not worse. Egan says the problem is I only know one city and not very well. Just keep using that city. It's fine. Chat. Do you want to do the covert extraction first, or do you want to do this tomorrow and play an hour of Jupiter Hell? Or an hour and a half? I started like half an hour late. Covert extractions just don't excite me. Papa, I want to see the extraction. I think let's just try to do the extraction, and maybe it'll be quick, and if it's quick, I'll do Jupiter Hell afterwards.
Excellent.
Let's do both. Let's have both, yo. Let's have both.
Progress.
So I need a scout, yo. I ain't getting one. 35 hours. Can I wait that long? No.
That's right, just fucking get it over with. Fucking get over with this covert extraction.
This matter with discretion.
Hopefully it's one of those 3-turn covert extractions, you know what I mean? I might have to do another corporal here. I think Drifter might have to become a scout. Because we want to find out where Exalt base is, of course. What do you get, Sergeant? Battle scanner. Yeah, I reckon we can get away with a corporal. I am going to bring up Moobot because, baby bitches, it is time for a raffle. Yeehaw. Yeah, exactly, Isaac. I do the same thing. Exactly, I do the exact same thing. I just, when I do cities and fantasy and sci-fi and roleplay, I just do the places I know. I have like a full-on like invasion game that I've done where it's like set in Brisbane essentially, but it's not Brisbane, but mentally to me it's Brisbane, and that's my mental floor plan that I describe.
Everything by the numbers.
All right, exclamation mark raffle. The raffle is up. Go for it. You know, I did the Ace Combat campaign where the planet gets invaded as well, and that was just, I just did Australia, you know, for what the wilderness looks like and shit, and what the towns are like, because it's so much easier. It's Australia in space, but it's not Australia. Isaac says, well, after 10 years of watching, I get my first trooper. I think, guys, here's something I think. I think if you're in the Rats Mercenary Company in armor, I think you should just automatically get a trooper in XCOM. I think if you're serving on the front lines of the Rat War, it just makes sense that you should just get a soldier in this game automatically. It just makes sense. Unfortunately, there's about 40 of us, so that would mean with about 40 to 60 soldiers per campaign, there wouldn't really be much raffling left. Surface guarantees citizenship.
Everything by the numbers.
God. Alright. Let's raffle now. Don't worry, non-armor players. It's a joke. Don't get your pitchforks. It's a joke. 100. We're still getting raffles in. I'm going to keep waiting. That's true. They've already got a soldier in the armor streams. Got one scout. Who else is coming? We need an engineer to blow holes in shit. I would like an alloy shiv, but we don't have one right now. It's in the bay. Just bring a normal shiv. Tell Hydrus, let's go. And a medic, of course, and that's your team right there. Gonna draw the raffle now. 117, it's Master Chief, and it was Link 232 who won that one. Link 232. Link 232. Jamal has a Triforce tattoo on her wrist. Link 232. That's relevant. Don't tell me what to do, Jake Sullivan. Does she really have always wanted one? Yes, she does. She does. She got it right when we started dating. She loved that Zelda. Damn good ground. Lone Wolf. I mean, we all know what I'm picking. Why are you taking time here, Beagle? Hollow targeting. Le préfère. The lazy Dawn squad still needs to get a memorial shiv. I mean, if I build more of them, yeah. Ooh, everyone here gets Aegis. Cute. Do not lose this shit. Angie Foxtrot says, VOD watcher from Melbourne. Thanks for helping me keep me sort of sane. Melbourne. Ha! Melbourne. I've never been to Melbourne. It's like a weird alternate dimension version of Sydney in my mind. It just kind of exists. Just kind of there. Come to Sydney, nothing to like. I know they're nothing to like, but it's just the other big city in Australia. I don't think I've ever seen a picture of it, and I've seen it. I have though. I've seen videos of it. I've seen a TV show about it. I still just kind of think Melbourne is just, yeah, it's just kind of a city. It exists. That's really all I can tell you about it. I know it exists. I know Melbourne exists for sure. For sure, I know it's real. I think it's real. We're pretty sure Melbourne's real.
I'm gonna go with that. You ain't got no dank smoke, so we're gonna go for Kim comes. What's the most forgettable Australian capital? Canberra! Nobody likes Canberra, not even the people who live there. No one lives in Canberra, they're just stuck there. Hair Tricker says Adelaide is up there. Poor Adelaide, Jamble's from Adelaide. But I've been to Adelaide. But Jamble would probably agree with you about that. We were watching, Yummy Mummies on Netflix, which is about 3 mothers-to-be from Melbourne go and meet a mother-to-be in Adelaide. And they just rip on Adelaide so fucking hard. Like, they're upper class, like, they're rich people. And they're, like, driving from the airport past, like, these streets through Adelaide, and they're like, oh, do you think that's, like, their grocery store, like, the one? And then one of the other women's just like, I think that's a Bunnings, like, I think that's a hardware store. It's, Don't leave Darwin out of the discussion. Oh yeah, Darwin! I literally did forget about Darwin. I never forget Perth, because Perth is so forgettable I don't forget about it on purpose. Hobart? Yeah, there's like a northern half of the country that I've just never been to. Okay. Medkits and chem. Alien grenades. Drop these and bring more smoke in case that becomes an issue. Maybe scanners? Maybe scanners. Maybe scanners, yeah. So that's... Wait, you don't have dense smoke either. Oh, shit. That's not good. Oh, Hamlet. Oh, they must have sad again. Rip to that local sex pot. Right, we haven't got any dense smoke, so hopefully we won't get in a fight. Definitely battle scanners then. Alice Springs? Jamble is also from Alice Springs. She's from Alice Springs and Adelaide. Jamble's like born in Alice Springs. And then moved to Adelaide. Later in life, obviously. I was born in Sydney and moved to a cattle station north of Bundaberg. Jamble was born in Alice Springs and moved to Adelaide. We had different paths in life. Sean Lock also died a couple days ago. It's perfect sucked. Yeah, it did suck. Don't say it out loud. I was trying not to say it out loud for people who don't know about WKUK. Yeah, it has fucking sucked. We watch them all the time on fucking 9 out of 10 cats, whatever it is. 8 out of 10 cats. Link describes the username as username dead name. Grey Lo-Fi Witch. Oh, you got it. You got it. Get that dead name out of here. Grey Lo-Fi Witch. I know you, Grey. Can you be Grey Loffy Witch? Grey Lo-Fi Witch. Greylo? Wait, just go Lo-Fi. Grey Lo-Fi Witch? I don't fucking know. You tell me how you want it. It's your name. You tell me how you want it. Anyway, I think we're ready for the mission. Aegis. Alloy cannon. We're here for the utility pickup. It's all good. Got the battle scanners. Gamers go gaming. Let's go game. Let's go game, gamers. Let's go game. Oh, Peep Shark Apologist says names are like Burger King. Have it your way. Oh, fuck you!
We're heading into China for the next operation. Exalt has a cell
That's
working
not
from inside
Burger
their
King.
borders. Strike One will provide cover
Is
while
it?
the operative acquires the Exalt intelligence we're after.
Wait, is that McDonald's? Who the fuck is that? That's McDonald's, isn't it? Now I can't remember who it is. Have it your way. No, it is Burger King. Burger King is have it your way. Oh, but not anymore. Burger King scrapping have it your way slogan in favor of the more personal be your way.
Right. I mean, I guess Have It Your Way was more aggressive. It was like, fuck you, Baltimore. Oh, it's this map, by the way, shit.